That's about as American as it gets, bro.
It's American.
Is this thing on?
Check 1 2 1 2.
It's fucking crazy.
They're invincible, indestructible, and he's living for like 10,000 years.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hunt for Greatness podcast. So I've got your child's snot in my mouth now.
Basically.
Cool.
So cool.
It's so cool.
No, he's so cool. That's what I
Where's
was
my
trying to say.
e-cig at? You got it? Welcome to the Hunt for Greatness podcast. We got a double Kim podcast, Kim squared, Kim
whoop.
times 2, boy.
That's right.
Kim Gaskins and Kim Lawrence on the pod. What's y'all's middle names?
Michelle.
Renee.
Michelle,
Oh,
Renee.
I like that. Kimberly Renee.
It's trouble in here.
Kimberly, Renee, Gaskins,
You have
and
never heard any good things about people named Kim.
Really?
No?
That's fucked.
I heard Kim Kardashian frees people from jail.
Well, besides her.
Listen.
But she also made a sex tape. So.
That's all right. That's how she got famous, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Ray J.
Mm-hmm.
Ray J was piping that
Ray
thing
J
down.
hit it first.
Ray J. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Ray J hit it first on tape.
Should
Probably not too.
Before, that whole point was he hit it before Kanye.
All right, so let me hit y'all with some knowledge that you probably don't even know, and you're probably a huge. I know you're a huge Kim Kardashian
Oh
fan.
God. Here
So
we go.
she used to be Paris Hilton's assistant.
I already knew.
We
Bet
know
you didn't
that.
know that.
Knew
I
it.
just found that out the
First
other
of
day.
all,
You're
yeah.
about 10 years late on that
So
one.
fucking late. She was like a closet organizer.
Mm-hmm.
And she was Paris Hilton's, like, what is that word I'm looking for?
Assistant.
Dresser.
Personal
Like,
shopper.
yeah, like that. Like, she dressed her. And,
Paparazzi was like, ooh, who's that hot tan girl?
yeah.
But she didn't really look like that great back
No.
then, though. Yeah, she had a lot of
Well,
plastic.
she was still beautiful, but like
In a natty kind of way.
in a natty way.
Yeah.
She's still beautiful, but she's fake as fuck.
I kind of like her now, though, for
I
some
do,
reason.
too.
Like, I didn't like her, and then...
I like how she looks, minus the ginormous ass.
See, I kind of like it.
But
It's almost too big. So is
it's
Chloe.
See,
fucking-
Chloe's is too big to me.
So is Kim's, but Kylie's is like perfect.
Kylie's is on point,
I don't
son.
know. Have you been peeping the Instagram?
Kylie's isn't too big, I don't think.
They're all hot, but the thing is like they all lie about having their work done. So that's
True.
my problem.
Why wouldn't they just tell the truth? Like,
It's
bitch, you weren't
clearly-
born with that. We've been watching you
No.
since you were a little kid.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
No, Kylie admitted her lips, but that was about it.
we can do a side by side because
Yeah.
Kylie looked terrible.
yeah,
She looked like a little gremlin.
she looked. She
Like
just
a
looked
little-
like a normal kid. Leave that girl alone.
She did. She looked like a fucking little gremlin, though.
Well, yeah, like a kid. She grew up on TV.
So, did you listen to Charlemagne the God on Rogan?
I've watched so much of that shit. Is that new?
Yeah, new.
Okay, then no.
All right, well, Charlemagne
This
the
is
God,
like
you know,
Joe Rogan without the fucking weed.
I'm warming you up for Joe Rogan for when you
I'm
get
ready.
on there.
And
I'm
without
so-
DMT.
and without DMT.
We're not tripping balls.
Have you ever done DMT?
I haven't. Have you
Oh.
ever done it?
I've done everything.
What's
just about.
DMT like? Tell us about DMT.
Oh God, here we go.
You might be the first person I've had on that's done it.
Oh my God.
Maybe.
It's
Oh
like,
my God.
It's another dimension. I don't know. It's
That's
like,
awesome.
It's like you
I've done shrooms and acid, but never DMT.
What kind of addicts are y'all?
Not,
never-
not good
Not
ones.
good
apparently.
ones.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what kind of addict I am. I used to all I did was chew on fentanyl patches. That's all I fucking. I'm from
Really?
Sanford, dog.
They
I
didn't
know.
have DMT.
We
in
had
Sanford.
we had Opanas and fentanyl
And
patches.
fucking Piggle
We
Wiggle.
call them fentanyl. They say fentanyl now,
Fentanyl.
but where I come from, we call it fentanyl.
Well, that's what it's called.
No, it's called fentanyl. Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
It's called
Technically-
fentanyl.
Technically, I think it's fentanyl.
That's so weird.
But
I've
it's
always
also
called it fentanyl.
Tomato.
Yeah.
So, DMT is like, did you smoke it?
Yeah.
All right. So as soon as you smoke it, it was just like when you blew the
Yeah.
smoke out, you were just
It's just like an outer body experience. Like, you know.
Like smoking wet?
What?
Is it like wet?
Oh,
Like-
wet. I've actually never done wets. So I don't know.
Oh, what kind of fucking addict
I've never done that either.
I don't like the smell. That shit's disgusting.
I've done it way too many times.
You want
I got
some formaldehyde up in your lungs?
And that do they fucking preserve bodies with that
I
shit.
know.
Yeah, and I smoked it.
So like your body might last forever if you
Well,
smoke.
in that case.
Probably why I'm still here.
Yep.
So when you're blowing the smoke out of the DMT, like when you hit it and you blow the smoke out, do you instantly just?
Yeah.
Damn,
Like a
that's crazy.
spaceship to a different
Yeah.
dimension.
Yeah. I've heard, or not I've heard, I once saw somebody shoot it.
Ugh.
And you're not really
What?
supposed to do that.
Is it a liquid?
No.
It's like a powder.
So how do you shoot it? You liquefy it, I guess?
Well, they have a bunch of different
I didn't
kinds. They have
really
liquid
watch that
powder.
whole process.
Okay.
But that was, I was scared for him.
So it comes in a powder form,
Yeah.
and you sprinkled it on something.
Well,
and
you can
smoked
get it in
all
liquid form
kinds
too.
of stuff.
Oh, okay,
It's just-
okay,
it's
okay,
all
okay.
kinds of
Where are you
shit.
from?
Here.
Oh, you're from Wilmington. No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember you from probably like
6 years ago. 5
yeah,
years
yeah,
ago.
and you have blonde hair.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you don't look the same.
One
Like
of
with your
my-
dark hair, you don't look the same.
Well,
You're like a
thanks.
totally different person.
One of my identity crises.
I probably
you know?
like if Wesley or somebody was like, "Hey, that's Kim.
Yeah,
that's
it was
who we all
Wesley.
used to hang out with."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "No way, that's her," because she used to have blonde. Like you just look totally different with dark
Yeah,
hair. Is
yeah.
that what color your hair really is?
It's a little darker, but it's like boring.
Yeah.
Medium
Because it was
brown.
like you look like probably like
I just look more like
you look super preppy with
all American with blonde hair. I
Yeah.
think the dark hair brings out your features more.
yeah.
For
But
sure.
so you listen to like hippie music and shit.
No.
Oh shit! I thought you did this
Just
whole
because
time.
I hung out with Wesley, I listened to
I thought
hippie
we were
music.
all listening to that shit.
I
at that.
mean, I
What kind of
used-
music you like?
I like 9 Inch Nails.
Grunge.
Grunge.
Grunge, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo, your Instagram name reminds me of like an email address that I would have put in high school.
Wow.
Like
dude.
grungebaby@hotmail.
Sorry, I
dot
can't
com.
be hunt and see. Like, what do you want from me? No,
Grunge. So you like grunge?
I like old shit. Like
Rolling Stones.
I like them.
Love Rolling
I
Stones.
like Joy Division, like shit from the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah.
like-
Like real music.
but then like I have my days where I want to listen to some fucking trap too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
you know, a little bit of. I don't want to be that person that says I listen to everything though, because that's like pretentious. And then you call them out and they're like, no, but not that, because I don't
Oh.
fuck with country.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm not
No
big on it
country?
either, but I'll listen to it.
yeah.
But you
I'm
like
just-
Chris Stapleton.
Yeah,
he
but like
fucking
it's not
rules.
something I would put on in my car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, let me put on country. No, it's
What
not.
kind of
me.
music you listen to, Kim?
You already know.
But let's share with
Like
the
my-
group.
Kim L.
Let's share with the group. The people, the listeners don't know.
I would say my favorite type of music is like indie folk music. Like,
Okay, I like that.
I could put it on whenever, and it instantly like puts me in a good mood. It's like Ben Howard, Lumineers type
Okay.
shit. That's my shit.
That's your vibe.
Yeah, like 98.7 stays on in my fucking car.
Okay, I can fuck with that.
Uh-huh.
I respect that.
That's literally my fave, but everyone thinks it's like it doesn't match me because like
Yeah.
they're just like surprised when I tell them like that's my favorite.
You seem like a kind of standoffish, angry person when people first meet you, though,
Wow. She
including
has that.
myself.
Just
has
like
that.
you.
That tough.
Oh, do I?
exterior.
Because I feel like I could just talk to anybody.
Well, true, yeah, but when you get to know you, you're fucking angry.
Well, I mean,
And you're
yeah.
mean.
Well, I have anger on the
I
inside,
wouldn't call
pent
him
up.
angry.
I like to
Bitch.
talk shit,
I would say loudmouth.
loudmouth. That,
Asshole.
But he's funny. I don't know that
Dick.
side of him.
God.
You know?
I could go on and on.
thanks, Kim. I
Is this
appreciate
did I sign up for marriage therapy?
it. So you're a Wilmington native.
I'm a Wilmingtonian.
There ain't many of them. I feel like
No, we're a rare breed.
like there's people from all over down here, but
But they're from like wherever.
most people I met from Wilmington are pretty cool though. Like Wade from Wilmington, they're pretty laid back, pretty cool. He's from like this area. Like what area did you grow up in here?
Monkey Junction. Like Myrtle
And you're
Grove.
still out there.
I'm still out there.
Damn,
like I'm
holding
like
it down.
at least probably 2-3 generations that have been here.
Damn, son.
I'm
that's
actually
crazy.
going to Ocracoke next weekend with my dad because that's where my grandfather's from. And we're gonna go stay in a hotel that their last name was Gaskins. So
Shit.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's the Outer Banks, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I thought.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've been in Outer... Dude, that's like a whole nother world out there. That place is fucking dope. Because you get... For me, like, you get the best of both worlds. You get country, and you get beach.
Yeah.
Because it's like a bunch of rednecks, and then duck hunting's phenomenal out there
Oh
too.
boy.
Yeah, hell yeah. So did you grow up like fishing around here? or
Hell
not?
no, I've never been fishing.
What?
I know. I think y'all need to like
Grew
take
up and
me.
we'll take you out there. Kim
Yeah.
caught a big ass fish the other
Really?
week. Yeah, big ass fish.
Damn,
It
girl.
scared our kid. Like she was reeling it up on the boat, and his foot touched it, and he freaked out when we got it. And it
Wait,
was,
you gotta remember, he's 2, and he's never
cute.
seen a real life fish that big
And it's
before. And
slimy.
it's slimy, and Alex is like, get it in the boat, get it in the, like he's freaking out, and because he's like, get it towards the cast net. So it was like the vibe in the boat was already like, there was tension. So like when we finally got the fish in the boat, Maddox just like freaked out. He just like didn't know what to think.
see, here's my thing though. Like, yeah, I totally get it. It's like an alien to him. It's like him seeing an alien
so
for the
you
first
just
time.
have to like explain.
But I get it. But
things.
like, here's the thing: something switches in my mind once the fish gets on, especially one like you had, because that was a big ass fish. And I'm like, we got to land this fish at all costs.
Okay,
Like if the kid falls in, we'll get him
Oh,
later.
damn.
Fuck
You know what I'm
you.
saying? But we
You're
got
a
it.
terrible dad.
He was as big as the kid though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It
was
was
like
big.
holding the kid. I was like, grab a fish. She grabbed him right up, slimy ass fish, and just it was big as hell.
Did you release him?
Oh yeah, he was too
did.
big to keep, or we would
Oh.
have kept him and
We
ate
put him
his
right
ass.
back in the water.
We'd have ate him asshole first if he was big.
Yeah,
big
Alex
enough.
makes these really good like redfish nuggets,
Oh.
and they're so fucking good.
You ever had redfish?
Probably.
You ever had flounder?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so.
There ain't
good.
many people that serve redfish though around here.
Yeah.
It's like something that, but it's better than flounder to me.
I think so too.
Yeah, I just think it's just more dense and shit. You like fish?
It's like
I
not
love fish.
as
Me too.
fishy as flounder.
and
Yeah.
flounder's not fishy.
It's not.
So it's just, I don't know. It's like really fucking good, tender chicken
I
nuggets.
can't say I've
Yeah.
had a lot of redfish. Like I know I've had it at some point,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah, it's fucking
I like
banging.
crab. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Crab,
too.
salmon.
I like to stuff the fish with crab meat and
Yeah.
cream cheese and shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
We ate a
hungry.
big ass fish. It was probably like about that big, and I called it what we call like 2 people, 3 people over, and we stuffed it with crab meat and baked it in the oven, the whole fucking fish.
Ugh.
So like we took,
It was weird.
it had the head on it and everything.
What'd you
With the
serve with it,
eyeball
though?
and everything. It was
I don't
weird.
know. Did we
They're the
even eat
head.
anything with it?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't want to pick off of it.
You don't
Like,
want to
cut
look it
me-
in the eye. While
Yeah, I'm
you,
like, cut me off a piece and I'll eat it over here.
My
It was-
dad makes a big ass pig every year for Thanksgiving, like on one of those big ass cookers.
yeah.
And he goes out in like Burgaw or something and buys it. And they bring it out. It looks like some Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit. Like in the white
Weird.
coats with the blood and the fucking plastic curtains. And he cut, or I think the head's already come cut off actually. Yeah. And so it's slightly humane.
It's weird.
And
I wanna
cooks
eat
it
the
for
face
like 12
meat.
hours.
Swear to God, I'll eat the
It's
face
delish.
meat
No.
if you leave the face on it, because I heard the face meat like right here is really good on a pig.
Ugh.
Is that weird?
You are a pig saying some
That
shit
is some
like
pig
that.
ass
Some
shit, ain't
pig
it?
shit.
Damn, son. Yeah, I just love like all kinds of meat, like smoked anything. I love it.
He
Like,
likes meat in his mouth.
I love to put meat, especially tube steaks. I like to put tube steaks right down my throat, swallow them whole, don't I, Kim?
Yeah.
I learned it from Kim. She wallers them whole, don't you, Kim?
No.
I'm gonna puke.
Are you in a relationship right now?
No.
Single?
Single.
Damn.
Yeah.
How long you been single?
It's been a minute. It's actually really weird for me, but
Really?
I'm enjoying it.
So you've like been the type to date people your
Yeah.
whole life?
Yeah, pretty much.
I knew you had issues, and I wanted you on the podcast because you used to talk to Wesley.
Oh my
So I
god.
knew you had serious issues. Wesley wasn't that mean to you though. He was
He
pretty
wasn't
nice.
mean to me at all. If anything, I was more mean to him.
Yeah, he's a mean
But,
person. He's a mean
That
person.
was an interesting time in my life. Not because of him, but
Yeah.
because of me.
Well, if you wouldn't have talked to him, I definitely wouldn't have probably wanted to get you on the podcast.
Oh hell.
Just because I feel like I know you a little bit.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So
I was
what?
probably 21, 22.
So you're 28 now.
28.
Kim, you're 37, right?
31.
So I'm just
Stop.
kidding. I'm just kidding, babe. and I'm 29. When's your birthday?
February 19th.
Damn.
What?
Another February baby. I'm the 9th. He's the 17th.
Damn.
That's what's up.
That's fucking
So-
awesome.
Bunch of Aquariuses.
I'm a
bitch.
Pisces.
Oh.
What are you, right at the cutoff?
I'm the first day.
Damn.
That's
Do y'all
Stupid.
like astrology?
I don't know shit about
So,
it.
kinda. I really don't understand it.
I love it.
Explain it.
I'm-
Break it down from a fundamental
I mean,
standpoint
it's
for us.
so-
So, do two Aquariuses, are we gonna eventually kill each other?
I don't know. You can't ask me some generic ass shit like that.
You know how they say like they're not like compatible?
I mean, okay. So my thing is like,
Like, can two signs be together?
I think anybody can be together if you want to be and you want to work on it. Maybe you might have some traits that clash at some point.
See, but like,
Aquariuses are so similar to Pisces, though. Like, I think we're all very like intuitive,
Yes.
mellow, emotional people.
Eh,
I mean, I'm not emotional, like I'm not gonna cry, but I'm sensitive.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? So,
yeah.
I
But do
don't
you
know.
have anger issues?
No.
Neither do I, but he does.
I'm a fucking man,
is a
dude.
man.
I got a set of nuts
He's got
and
that
testosterone
testosterone.
pumping through my fucking heart and veins,
He's
dude.
from
Have you
Sanford.
seen how your son acts? And his wiener's like that big.
Oh no.
So,
He's an angel. Shut the fuck
Hold
but
on,
I'm just
I'm gonna read
saying, like
something to
he has testosterone pumping through his body.
Had
His
I
little-
known we were going to talk astrology, I have a book, and that would be very.
well, you can just make it up, and we'll take your word for it.
I don't. It says you are progressive, original, independent, and a humanitarian. But your weaknesses, you run from emotional expression. You're temperamental, uncompromising, and aloof.
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 Do you hear him in there? Aloof. What does that mean? That means you're just like loose with
Like
it.
you don't care.
Herky jerky loose, right? Aloof. It means
You're-
you just don't care.
It's
you
like-
can move
like
that if you're not
blah.
comfortable.
No, I'm good. I think.
You're like
That whole thing will
blah.
move.
Yeah, you're very like.
Yeah, I don't feel like that holds true to me at all. That's Aquarius you just read?
No, it does not hold true.
Damn.
But there's always
I can't fuck with
variations.
it. I can't fuck with it.
Whatever.
What's
man.
yours say? You should know this by heart.
I mean, I do, but I'm on the
Come on.
spot, man. Like, I'm sensitive. I'm creative. It even says like we're prone to addiction issues, even down to
Ah.
like the career that I want to do,
What career do you want to do?
like the beauty industry or like film
Ah,
industry.
Here we go. He's fine. Put your headphones on. He's
Aw.
good. Trust me.
Did you lock the front door?
It's
Is he gonna
fine. Ain't
jump
nobody
out the
gonna come
crib
in
and
here.
run?
What if
Ain't
someone
nobody
came in
gon-
and took
ain't
him and
nobody
he's
gon-
calling for us?
Bro, ain't nobody. You cannot walk by this door without me hearing you.
Abducted in plain sight.
I got booby
That's what
trapped.
I'm saying.
I got. Oh my god, how fucking crazy was that
Worst
shit?
dad ever.
Dude jerked off the pedophile.
I know.
Dear child.
He's like, if a friend needs some relief.
You got to jerk him off.
Like, what in the fuck kind of family is that?
That's a good friend right there. Like if you need to jerk
Talk
one,
about selfless.
take one for the team and jerk me off, buddy. I wish Wesley was that type of friend. I swear to God, I do. Oh wait,
I
he
know.
is.
Oh god.
So you want to go in the beauty industry?
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? Like what specifically?
Well, like
what made you decide to do that?
Nothing made me. I just have like always liked that stuff, and over the years, not sounding cocky. I know I'm good at it,
Yeah.
like naturally. Like you can be taught stuff, but like to have like a natural ability, somewhat. But I like makeup. I want to be like a beautician, cosmetologist. Do makeup on
Yeah.
set in the film industry.
Oh,
Maybe
shit.
esthetician. All
What is that?
Start with esthetician.
What is that? What is that?
Esthetician is like
Skin.
skin.
You know all about the skin. Skin.
You can
care.
do lashes.
Yes.
Oh, like Lex.
Yes.
Lexa.
She's an esthetician.
Oh, is she?
Who?
My friend Alexa.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's
Up
cool.
north.
Kim likes makeup too.
Ah.
I'm trying to get. You got a YouTube channel?
no.
Why not? Why not?
I don't know.
You
Fuck.
should have one, dude. Like you could film it on your phone. You know those little circle lights?
Oh, I
that
know,
you were
the
telling
ring
me?
lights.
Yeah,
They change your
do you have
life.
one of those?
No.
I would love one.
Why?
I have one
Why?
to clip on my phone, but
Why don't you have a YouTube channel
I don't know.
and showing people how to do makeup?
Like,
and then
I
you can
used
make
to, like-
millions from your home.
I know,
From the
man.
comfort
It's
of your
really
own
hard,
home.
That's
actually.
if you like blow up.
Yeah, like it's so hard to do that. Like I've looked into it. Like first of all, a lot of those people who do that have like no job or all the time in the world, and they sit in their room all day long and do looks just to take it off afterwards, which
Yeah.
is cool. Like, if you have time, cool, do it. But, like, and then they, like, take hundreds of pictures, find the one you like, upload it, and if you're lucky, you know, use some hashtags or whatever and get some likes. And it's like, but you don't know who's going to see it. You might get lucky and have a brand see it and repost it. Then you might get some followers. But, like, that shit takes, like, time.
Everything worth a fuck takes time.
I know.
Kim Gaskins.
I know. Well, I'm going to go
Everything.
back to school in the spring for cosmetology, and I think I'm going to do hair and makeup. 'Cause that'll be
Yeah.
better for, you know, the long run.
That's awesome.
That'd
I've
be
been
nice.
trying to get Kim to do a YouTube channel because she likes doing makeup, but she
We
won't
should
do
get
it.
together and do at least,
I like doing my own makeup.
yeah.
Other people's,
Well, you look beautiful at the wedding.
thanks.
Yeah, you did.
I did my
You
own
did.
makeup.
We
So
all
what
got,
did y'all
like, the
plan?
yellow
I was about
memo.
to ask you
Yeah.
that. Did y'all plan the yellow
Hell
dress? Because it was
no.
you, Shay, and Kim,
It's-
and then
must
somebody
be-
else.
Yellow's in right now.
Yeah, it's the look.
Ah,
Neon, citron,
Mm-hmm.
yellow.
Bright colors.
Yeller.
Citron. What the fuck is that?
It's like lemon lime, like, eh.
Like two colors?
Yeah.
You're saying like putting two colors together?
Like if Sprite was a color.
Sprite is a fucking color.
Is it though?
Hell
it's
yeah.
clear.
You
But
Kim
it's
was looking
lemon
like a
lime.
Sprite bottle up at that
Yeah,
damn
sure
wedding,
was.
girl.
Oh
Yeah,
my
curving
God.
it
Looked
up,
like a
boy.
Sprite and a snack.
Did y'all have fun at the wedding?
It was beautiful.
Hell yeah, I
So
liked it a
nice.
lot. I thought it was like sick how they did like farm,
Yeah.
country.
Barn style.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool.
yeah, chic. I guess. How you spell that?
CHIC. Chic.
So weird. That's weird.
Get on my level.
Can you hear me
Ho.
whisper? How good can you hear me? Can you hear me good?
Great.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, you keep your mic like about like that.
About like that.
About like yeah.
Am
yeah.
I moving?
Yeah, so no, you're good. So me and Kim's talked about this before on the podcast, and then you can chime in if you want. But like, so as far as like, this is what interests me, and I always try to ask people, even dudes, when they're on the podcast, like, what do you think makes relationships work? Like friends and like romantic relationships. I know me and you talked about it, but you can say it again if you want. But like, what do you like? What makes a healthy relationship? Because a big reason why I started the podcast is because I felt like I was doing a lot of this
Yep.
and not listening to people and like consume with the fucking social media and that bullshit, and it's
Yeah.
just not real life.
No, it's not. And I mean, it'll like get the best of you if you let it.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to like balance. I think balance is important in life in all areas, but I don't know communication is like it for, you know, platonic and romantic
Yeah.
relationships.
Mhm.
Have you ever read about the love languages?
Nah.
The 5 love
What
languages?
are they? What is it?
No.
Acts of service, gifts, physical touch.
Wait, did you post about this?
I did.
I think I saw it.
And then it's like words, kind words. I can't think.
That's
of the
good. That's
last
4
one.
of the 5. That's pretty good.
That's 4 of the 5.
That's pretty good.
I'm blanking right
from
now.
memory.
Yeah, I mean.
So it's just like how you show love to people.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
And like, didn't you like put them like in what order?
Yes. I
So
will
there's a
find-
certain
like-
order to have them in.
Yeah, like for me, like gifts would probably be way last on
Same.
the totem pole, and then
Here it is. Here it is. Oh yeah, words of affirmation, acts
Yeah.
of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch.
Ah.
Like for mine, I put physical touch first. Second is words of affirmation. 3 is quality time. 4 is acts of service, and 5 is receiving gifts.
What's
It's like,
words of affirmation? Like you're beautiful, you look great.
I love you. Stuff like
Ah.
that.
like what's that word I'm looking for? Reassurance,
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
like you just
Oh.
need to
Like I don't
know.
need to be told I'm fucking pretty.
No,
You know,
but like remind me that you love me.
right.
hmm
Nice.
But even more so, show it to me.
Mhm.
You know.
I think quality time's a big one.
Yeah.
Like have time where you spend with the person. Whether
Mhm.
is this just like romantic relationships or is it friends and everything?
I mean, I guess it could be everything.
go both
but
ways.
I think it's mostly used in like
Yeah.
romantic stuff.
Is this a book?
There is a book.
I think I've heard of that.
This is like the general, you know, like love languages, but there's a book that's out there. I think it's came from one author. I don't know.
Yeah, I get like real, like what do you call it when you have like a
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, I get real tunnel vision like throughout my day, and I just forget about shit. And I'm just like, if I have like a goal or a mission in mind, like I won't, like if you're wondering why I hadn't texted you back in like 3 hours or some shit, it's because I'm tunnel vision. Like I got things that I want to do. Like when I walked in the door today, like I told her, hey, but it was like 10 minutes after I walked in.
Yeah.
Because I was like tunnel vision to come in the door and set this shit up and get everything right. Because it's like when somebody shows up to do the podcast, I want to hit the button and rock with it.
No, I get that. I can definitely have like a one-track mind sometimes.
Yeah.
But like, I'm also can multitask, so I just don't even know what the fuck's going on half the time.
Yeah, I can't.
I just get on autopilot and do the task that I...
He's not good at multitasking.
Well, you're a man.
I just like want to get
Women
that.
have that gift.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, I take it as he's being a complete fucking asshole.
Of course.
Dick.
Yeah.
Which that's what I was saying. Was like, that's a weak point for me because the most important things are you and Maddox. But like I get in these like tunnel visions where I want to like if I'm going to do comedy or this or that, I'm like thinking about that and like I want to do the best I can at that. And but I'm not able to give her or him 100% because I'm thinking about.
So what do y'all think is the like key to successful relationships?
Communication's huge, like you said.
Yeah.
Because I can't read your mind.
Right.
And like if the illusion that communication is taking place is the biggest problem I feel like with communication. Like if I feel like I've told you something or I feel like you should know something that I'm thinking without me saying it, women are terrible about that because it's like you want me to know what's wrong without asking you what's wrong.
I've been known to
You want
But
me
you
to
should fucking know.
see. There we go.
That's my point.
That's
you should know. You should
confirmation,
put
people.
things together, and you should fucking know.
Okay.
Like, if I just told you what irked me earlier in the day, then you should know.
We had a touchy subject.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad we're getting in there.
It's the
Get in
fucking
there.
point. Pay attention.
Well, you should be observant and
That's a great word.
but
yes.
you also
Yeah,
can't
y'all
read
are both
minds.
right.
But you can't read minds.
But you can
either.
put, like, I can put two together, like, oh, Alex is pissed off today because this, and this happened. I don't even gotta fucking
It's
ask
because
it.
you're an Aquarius.
Is it? Probably.
Because he's a piece of shit.
Let's chalk it up to Aquarius.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I mean, I feel like
Like,
communication.
I can put two and two together. But
communication's huge, and like trying to like keep it fresh. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
want to get your phone stomped out on the Hunt for Greatness podcast or what?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
I'm talking to
Out
Kim
here.
number one, Kim number one, and Kim number
Kim
two.
number 2. I'm
Are
sorry.
y'all
I'm
texting
blowing
each
up.
other?
No.
What the
I'm turning
fuck?
my phone on nighttime
It's my
mode.
fan.
Flip it
Fans.
over so the face is down. There you go. No, flip it all the way.
And then it's gonna.
This is
flash.
about to be the no fucking cell phones Hunt for Greatness podcast. I'm gonna put a fucking
Oh,
basket
no.
at the door and you drop that piece of shit off when you walk in here. Dude, you know who's the worst?
Who?
Bradley Barker.
Why am I not
Jesus
surprised?
Christ.
Are we about to talk shit about Bradley Barker right
Dude,
now?
I've already told him. I've told
I'll
him.
tell him,
I've
too.
told him 20 times in here because he, you know how he has that little purse phone and he'll like flip it
Okay.
open and he'll be like
I just want to say the only fucking people who use those fucking little
douchebags.
purse
Douchebags.
phones and also the belt clip are drug dealers and 65-year-old fathers.
Damn, remember where you heard it first, people.
Yep.
Remember, because that's so true.
You know, you see the guys get out of prison and they're like all dope.
They got the
fresh.
belt clip.
They got that clip.
And they got the shirt up over the side so you can see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
Where-
my father wears one also. So I
He
see
wears
it.
a belt clip.
Yeah.
So does my dad.
He thinks he's
Oh, he
hot
does, doesn't he?
shit.
does. You know he does.
Yeah.
It's right on his hip.
Yeah, but I know one person with the credit card holder
Oh, he don't do that.
booklet, and it's Bradley Barker.
God damn it,
Well, that's
Bradley.
like some girls use.
Hmm?
Girls.
Bradley's quite feminine.
the lavender shorts.
He takes a lot of selfies. I mean, a lot. I love his selfies, but he takes a lot of them. He does. But I could sit here and talk to him for like 3 hours, though.
Yeah.
But I'll tell him, like,
Yeah.
get the fuck off your cell phone, dude. For
Yeah.
three
I
fucking
could
2
see him-
hours.
I could see him sitting
That's
here.
all I want is like an hour or two of your time, dude. Get the
Yeah.
fuck. And like he'll be reading comments while we're doing the shit of the live feed.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, we're finna fucking
You know,
get a
you're
million
gonna have
hits.
to
I'm
edit
gonna
this
whip
out
your ass.
because he's gonna
nah,
think
we
he
ain't
is
editing
so
shit.
self-important that
We
he
ain't-
came up
He
in our
will.
fucking podcast.
That's exactly how he'll look at it too.
damn.
That fucking narcissistic bastard. Well, he's talked about his narcissism on the podcast.
I mean, we
before.
all have it to a degree.
Yeah, I
but
guess.
some are sicker than others.
See,
So,
I didn't think I was weird until the other day. Somebody told me I was weird on the podcast.
I mean, weird is a good thing.
Yeah, but I was just like, didn't I tell you this? All right, so I was just telling somebody, I can't remember who it was, but they kept it all the way 100 though because
Philip.
no, this was somebody on the podcast
Oh.
sitting where you're at, and I was saying like these comics at the comedy club, like they're fucking weird, like most of them are depressed,
Yeah,
most of them are weird,
yeah.
and I was just like, I'm like the most normal one there, and then whoever was sitting there was like, dude, you're pretty fucking weird, and I was like, I really didn't think I was. And then I started thinking about how my brain works. And it is a little different than most people. When I hear them talk about shit, I'm just like, oh, so that's what you fucking think about all day. Because I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I think about this and that and this and that. It's just different. I don't know.
I'm used to being weird.
Yeah. So, did you get
It's a good
a new
thing.
tattoo?
It is actually, well, okay, kind of.
It's pretty new because I can see the white popping in that
The white
bitch.
and the shading is fresh.
What is that?
It's a heart and a brain scale.
Oh, shit.
Like your weighing your head versus your heart.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Zach Hunter.
Zach Hunter. Where's he at? What tattoo shop?
So he was at Marks of Distinction, and he's supposed to be opening up his new shop. So I don't know the name of it yet, but yeah, Marks of Distinction's fucking awesome.
That's
too.
dope. He
Where
did a
is
good
that?
job.
Front and Market downtown.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever seen that shop.
It's a dope spot for sure.
Who did the other? What's the other tattoo mean right there?
Me, Katie, and Heather have sister tats.
So what made y'all choose that? It's a casket, right?
It's a casket with the 13 because
kinda
we're
sick.
spooky bitches. I
I
don't
like,
know.
I like that.
Yeah,
Who
like
did that one?
Kevin Wilkie.
I like the dark. I like dark
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I do too.
Where's he work at?
I don't, you know who he is?
Do I?
Yeah. I don't think he's working anymore.
I've never heard that name before in my life.
Yeah.
Kim Gaskins.
Yeah.
Never heard of
You
him.
gonna remember that
I
one.
really do like the brain and the heart though. Isn't
yeah,
that shit
it's
dope?
pretty good. I'm gonna.
Kim
go
just
back
got
in
her whole
soon.
side tattooed up,
Nuh-uh.
tatted up, some
Hurts like a
Buddhas, and
bitch on the side, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to get my ribs tatted. Fuck that.
It hurts. You'll
just-
live, but it hurts.
I just want, like, I don't want to ever get my back tatted because I'm never gonna see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not really
Fuck
a fan
you.
of back tats.
Fuck
but
you.
That's just
Like
me.
you get to see my fucking $500 tattoo that I suffered through, and I don't. So fuck you.
Yeah.
That's why I'd rather it be
Sleeve
all.
up the front then.
Yeah, just leave the back straight, white skin, bro.
Yep.
Just unfucking just a damn canvas of nothing.
White skin and your red.
I might just put "fuck you" on the back. White skin and your redneck. I
Yup,
like that
yup.
shit. Yeah. So that's the only tattoos you got, right?
No.
You're
I
all
have-
tatted up.
I
Oh
like
shit!
that.
What is that?
This is like an old school TV set with one of my favorite bands. They're kind of like their logo from one of their albums.
Ah.
It's Joy Division.
That's
What kind of music
cool.
is that?
She just told you that in the beginning.
It's like
Joy Division.
Yeah, it's like 80s new wave rock and roll kind of shit.
Oh, so they're old.
Yeah, like the singer's been dead 39 years.
How,
Kind of
how have I never heard of that band?
I don't know. Get with it.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Usually I've heard of like
I'll
older.
send you a link.
Is it not? Is it like a not popular?
No,
Really?
it's not. I would not say it's mainstream at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's grunge.
No.
It's so
She
it's like
I just told you.
This
no,
one's
but I'm
all
not
about- he
getting
don't
it.
listen.
But I'm not getting it. I'm not understanding what type of music it is. You can't play it on here. They'll fucking demonetize me.
It's like some people say new wave, which is
What
kind
the
of
fuck
like
is that?
dancey.
Backstreet Boys.
Fuck no, with like
LFO.
guitars and all kinds of shit.
You don't remember LFO?
I do remember.
What they
LFO.
sing? What was that song they sang?
What did-
Chinese food makes me sick.
Chinese food makes
Abercrombie
me
and Fitch.
sick, and
Yes.
I think it's fly when girls not buy for the summer.
How could we forget?
For the summer, I
Alex
like boy
would
bands
know.
now.
Alex loves
You like
boy
my
bands.
Backstreet Boys dance coming up in the fucking building the other night?
I
Huh?
did.
Yes. You're lucky I didn't have time to bust out my choreography dance moves.
And their dance too. That was what they were like getting it to.
Hell yeah, dude. Me and Tim have done multiple videos of Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? The real pressing question.
Backstreet Boys all day.
Okay.
They're the fucking OGs. But JT is the
JT,
fucking
though.
man.
He
though.
is.
And he's
He's
honestly
so
the only one
good.
out of both of those bands that is still like
He's
hot
so
and got
good.
it.
He's just so
Yep.
talented,
Musically and physically.
Yes. For
man.
sure.
And his wife's Jessica Biel, right?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's
She is.
bad. Bad.
She's very
Fuck
pretty.
does that
She's
mean?
fucking bad.
She's
bad.
bod.
She's
Oh
bad.
my god.
Hell yeah.
His
You
way of
remember
saying
Texas
bad.
Chainsaw Massacre?
I love that movie.
The one with her in it, though?
That's like the best.
Bro.
Yeah.
Thicker than a damn fucking cookout milkshake, boys.
Oh
Ladies.
my God.
Thicker than a damn
Oh, what did I sign
fucking
up
cold
for?
peanut butter. But dude, that like I remember watching that movie and because I never really knew her. Wasn't she on like Seventh Heaven or some shit?
Yes.
All right. Well, when she was on Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I was like, holy shit, because she was in them hip huggers. Remember when
Yes.
they used to be?
I hope we
In.
never fucking bring back hip huggers.
Aren't they called hip huggers? The low rise.
Low
Yeah.
rise, I think.
Yeah,
you would
she was
call
in them shits with a crop top, wife beater,
Wife
boy.
beater.
God damn. So you like horror movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were telling me you like serial killers.
I love serial killers.
Dude, they're so interesting
It
to
is.
me.
I feel like such a sick fuck, but
I like it too, though. Did you watch the Efron shit?
of course,
So what'd you think about that?
I thought it was pretty good.
I like Efron.
It made me like him even more.
Yeah, he did a great job
I
in the
honestly
movie.
think he needs to become like a serious actor.
He should be a serious
Yeah.
actor.
Yeah.
I mean, he killed that
Break
fucking
away
shit.
from that Disney bullshit.
He's
Yeah.
out of there.
He
He's
needs
broke
to.
away from it. He's out of
I
there.
think he's on his way.
He
Yeah.
can fucking sing too, right?
I
Wasn't
don't
he in
know.
High School Musical?
Oh yeah.
So that means he can sing. He can sing, he can
fucking
dance,
guess.
and he's got rock solid fucking tan 12 pack, y'all.
He is beautiful.
Yeah.
We'll just say that. But no, that
Zac
movie was
Efron.
damn good. A lot of people didn't like it because they said it like made Bundy sympathetic. They were like sympathetic to him.
What if he was? Like,
I
what
mean-
if he was that type of guy? What if that was him?
I agree.
Wasn't the movie told from the girlfriend's point of view anyway?
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. Like,
Yeah.
they told it from a whole nother point of view, and it really didn't even have but like one killing in it. It was at the end when it showed how
Which
he...
is, I wish I had more killings in it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was not the point, though. The point was to be inside the
To
head.
show his thought processes,
Yeah.
processes,
And how like manipulative he was. He was so
and
manipulative.
his charming side, but he's also fucking deranged.
Yeah.
Like the part that fucked with me the most. Also, did you watch the Bundy tapes?
I watched
tried.
some of it.
It's okay. So it was kind of boring,
Yeah.
but the last episode was really good and tied it together because like I knew all the shit before, so it was like just rewatching the same info but just put together differently, and I still liked it. Like once I watched the final episode, I was like, damn, this is actually good. But like the part in court where he started being his own lawyer, and
He's smart.
Well, he's smart, but he's also
Arrogant as fuck, too.
crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, like to sit there and have what you did brought out in court. You know, like the details of what he did to those women. It's like it's fucked up.
Like bashing their
Like, he
heads
was-
in and shit.
He was showing off what he did. It wasn't doing him any favors. So
It's total psychopath.
total psychopath.
So what was the dude? I always get Ted Bundy and the other guy mixed up. Jeffrey Dahmer.
yeah.
I always get them mixed up because Jeffrey Dahmer fucked dudes when they were dead, right?
Yeah, why it's like fucked up. I want to say I like Jeffrey Dahmer, but
I've heard that a lot.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
just like this meek little quiet nerdy guy in high school, and it's like I want to know is like, are they born like that, or does something happen to them in their childhood that makes them break essentially?
Well,
Probably.
most of the serial killers, like when they look back at their childhood history, fucked up shit happened to them.
Yeah,
And most of the time, like those guys, did you ever? Well, I can't remember the name of the show, but it was showing about how most of their moms mistreated them, and it made them hate women.
yeah, that's a common one. I remember, and you know, we don't really know everything. There's always gonna be shit left out, and I mean, this shit happened what 30, 40 years ago too. But like from what they say and what is out there, they said everything was good for Jeffrey Dahmer. His childhood was good. The only thing that like could have been bad was that they got divorced. His parents got divorced. I
that's
know.
not doing it
I
for
know.
me.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
But like they say that was traumatic for him.
So he was just born like that, probably.
probably because he was like killing fucking animals and shit.
Yeah, he was born like that.
Yeah, and like fucking
What a
with the
couple
bones
screws loose.
Carving them up,
for sure.
bringing them to the doorstep like a fucking
But
cat.
I don't know if they're all born like that. That's the
I don't
thing.
think they're all born like that, but I think some of them are born like that, and then things in their life happen that just sets them the fuck off, and it brings that primal. Because me and Sean, I don't know if you know Sean, the tattoo artist.
Yeah, well, I know who he is.
Yeah, so me and him had a podcast. It was interesting as fuck, and we were talking about
Oh yeah.
how the only way we've gotten here is by being savages, basically. So like kill or be killed type shit.
Right.
And like women, probably the reason you like Dahmer,
Mm-hmm.
maybe not, I'm not a psychologist, but like guys that can kill people and beat their asses and shit, like that's what women feel like they're protected by. Or they feel like they can, it's just something deep down in our primal instinct and shit that got us to where we're at. Because like you think about like, not Kublai Khan, but what was his dad's name? The guy that took over the fucking world, Khan, Genghis Khan. Yeah,
Oh,
his son was Kublai Khan, but Genghis Khan fucking changed the carbon footprint of the fucking world because he pillaged and raped so many people. Like it changed the whole genetic. Like most people have his genetics because he fucking killed and murdered and raped so many people. But like the people that were pussies, they got fucking killed off. You know what I mean? And like, but anyway, so that's how we got here is by being savages and shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I started talking about that. Or I guess maybe because you like Dahmer.
Yeah, there's like a term called hybristophilia for like women who like love serial killers. But like I don't have an unhealthy love for them. Like, don't get it twisted. Like I'm fascinated by the study of psychology and how their minds work and like why did they result to that, you know? But
yeah, because that
there
is
are
just
women
like,
that send these fuckers like letters in prison and marry them.
Oh, yeah.
That would be like hybristophilia.
That's
weird.
Yeah.
It's odd to me,
weird.
but
Actually, Bundy had gotten a wife and impregnated her while he was in jail.
yeah, that was in the Zach.
That was fucked.
That was in the Efron
They
shit.
just let it happen.
Yeah, he paid the fucking guards off or something so he could blow his load off in somebody.
Yep, pretty much.
What a fucking weirdo, dude. But I mean, that's your primal instinct to procreate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's like in our blood to like that's why we want
Fuck or be
sexual
fucked.
things. Yeah, so it's like that's why we want sexual things to procreate. You know?
And make more babies.
Yeah, that's why you're always asking me for a baby all the time.
Oh,
you know what I
Jesus
mean?
Christ.
That's why that's it.
I mean,
It's-
y'all did make a pretty baby.
Thanks.
I need more.
We appreciate it.
But damn.
I need more babies.
We'll probably have twins next.
Yeah, and then you'll be regretting that shit.
I want twin girls.
I told her she can move to Delaware if we have twins, and I'll just come visit like twice a year.
He'd keep Maddox.
Oh.
So I want to talk to you about
Let's
what's
talk.
your favorite conspiracy? Like, what's something that you think is true? Like, as far as like Kennedy or World Trade Center, because you started talking about. I think it was you talking about the World Trade
Yeah,
Center.
we were talking about that at the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9/11 is a big one for me.
So what do you think happened? Like, even if you're just fucking throwing a ball out, and even if you're just taking a huge guess, I just want to know.
So-
like,
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh, it's fucking deep.
Let's
All
hear
right,
it.
so it's either, I think it's either the government had information that it was going to happen and they let it happen, or did they make it happen? And I think the government is evil enough to do it if they wanted to.
Well, I'm almost positive that they had information that it was going to happen and they didn't do anything to prevent
Right.
it.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive that that's true. I don't think that's a conspiracy.
Why?
Right.
Can you hold on? I'm gonna ask questions.
Yeah.
Why didn't they do anything about it? Like, why do you think
So
that
they
they knew?
could-
Like, so say that was the situation. They knew and they didn't prevent it. Why?
Because they wanted to go to war in Afghanistan.
Population control or something? Like,
Let her talk. She's trying to tell you.
They wanted to go to war. They wanted to get like a pipeline or something, right? Is that
Yeah,
right?
I think oil, and then
Oil's the-
Afghanistan is the world's largest producer of poppy.
Yeah.
So they could control. This is a fact.
Yeah.
That we went over there and took over the poppy fields and guarded them for the Taliban so
Yep.
they could make heroin. and then we smuggled heroin back to the United States.
They
So
still say that they have like military guards.
They're still guarding the poppy fields for the Taliban to fucking make heroin.
It's fucked.
Our soldiers.
Yep.
And they're bringing heroin back here.
And a big part, I think, and
Afghani heroin.
I just don't think this is conspiracy at all. I think this is fact. And it's, I think a big part of it was they didn't want to use our petrol dollar or something like that. Like, so Iraq and Afghanistan, they didn't want to use our currency for oil and petrol. Well, we don't fucking like that in the United States. Like, if you're not going to trade oil with us for the amount of money we want, so we'll fuck you up for it, and we'll. So I think you're right. Like, as far as maybe they just let it happen so they could go to war and take control of the oil and the poppy fields.
Because all the oil's over there.
A lot of it.
Okay, so they want to take control of poppy fields.
It's all about money.
For heroin, but like for what? Now
Money.
the government's getting money from the heroin?
Yeah, the government.
And killing everybody off?
The war on drugs.
That's just crazy.
And then they tell you we got a war on drugs,
So
but
they
they're
don't
the
give a
ones bringing the
fuck
drugs into the country.
They're bringing the drugs in. They're arresting addicts who are sick and suffering,
and drug dealers,
and then we're in the system, and they're getting paid from us for years on end.
Private prisons, they're getting paid from that. Like, if somebody owns a prison, if it's not government funded, they get paid for however many people they have in the prison.
It's
it's
sick.
fucked up because it gives them incentive to lock people up.
Sick cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's still blinking.
Just like, probation, sometimes they're like, well, we just let you off on probation because that's expensive as fuck, too.
Yeah, and they're counting on you fucking up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most people fuck up.
I fucked up.
Most people fuck up on probation because it's like a whole nother lifestyle. And But yeah, no,
Because that shit
I
doesn't
didn't
rehabilitate people at all.
Any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that any of that is actually conspiracy. Maybe the
Right.
part you said about the government making it happen.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Whether they let it happen or made it happen.
Yeah,
out
so
of
the
nowhere.
part of making it happen might be conspiracy.
So what? A bird got in their ear and they're like, "Oh, these planes are about to fly, and we're just gonna let it happen because then we can go take control."
Like they essentially,
Like they made a plan after they found out it was happening.
So about that, the letting it happen, they, intelligence picked up that there was a Al Qaeda operative or whatever, and that they knew of a plan, and they were looking at, they wanted to make it on 9/11 because 9/11.
Yeah.
And I don't know how far down the rabbit hole that goes, but they
'Cause
essentially
wasn't-
had information.
Here's the
that
fucked
was
up
gonna
part
happen.
is what she just said, and then they were running tests that day. Supposedly, I don't know if this is 100% true, but they were running tests that day with planes in the air, the military, trying to see how they could intercept a terrorist attack of the exact same kind that happened that day. So, like, they were running tests, like drills, trying to figure out how to stop a terrorist attack of the same kind that actually happened that day. And then they say, the one that crashed into the fucking Pentagon, they couldn't find one part of a plane.
Yeah.
They say the plane crashed in the Pentagon. They won't release tape. They won't show you shit. All you see, I've seen a tape of it. I don't know if it was real, but I've seen it on the news and shit. And
Take
it's
it with a grain of salt.
basically, it looks like it just blows the fuck up.
And also, the hole on the Pentagon was not big enough for the plane. I think it was like 600 feet wide or something, or long, one of the two.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
I have no idea. But if the hole wasn't big enough for a plane and they
It
didn't find
definitely
any
wasn't big
plane
enough.
parts,
So it was like a bomb.
and then I think there was something
Like a
fucked up.
missile is what I read.
Yeah. You remember the plane that they brought down in the middle of the field that the passengers brought down, the one
Yup.
that 7 flight whatever.
Was it 72 or
Yeah,
92?
72, I think. But
Yeah.
anyway, and I think that they didn't find any plane parts there. There was something fishy about that shit.
Yeah.
Like-
and they said that it was like too big.
Yeah, there was
And they were
something weird about
dispersed,
that.
Not
Yeah.
in the same place.
And then the tower, not the Twin Towers, but there was another building, Tower 7 or something like that, and it just collapsed.
Yeah.
And nothing hit it.
Right.
It just fucking collapsed.
Yeah.
And it was like 10 blocks away from the World Trade Center. And it just fucking blew up
Yeah.
like demolition almost. And then you got the people who look at the towers falling and it looks like a demolition.
Yeah, like
boom,
stacks.
boom, boom, boom. And then you got people that were there and they were like, it sounded like they were doing a demolition. Like they say, it sounded like explosions.
I mean,
but that part's up for.
It's gonna be all kinds of noises that we're not used to because
Yeah.
who the fuck has ever
Yeah.
seen some shit like that?
Nobody.
happen?
Yeah.
Nobody.
But the age-old question: does jet fuel melt steel beams?
Yeah, a lot of conspiracy theorists.
Wait, what's that mean?
Because like when the plane hit, they say it melted the steel beams in the World Trade Center,
Like,
and
that's
I
not
think it
supposed to?
would. I think it would, and that I have no fucking clue. I'm not a scientist, but just for me, like logically,
But it's not supposed to.
I don't think
I have
so.
no idea.
So the building shouldn't have fell.
It shouldn't have fell the way it did.
But
Like the top should.
It's
have just
obviously
been
going to
where
have
it
some
got
catastrophic damage.
but when they built that building,
hit. It
do you
literally
think
crumbled.
do
Yeah.
you think anyone ever thought for a split second that somebody was going to drive a 747 fucking airplane in that building?
Absolutely not. But also, those architects are like the top architects in New York City, and they do have to build those for like I mean, and I know a jet is not strong wind, but like all kinds of like weather. So like they're gonna think of some bad situations.
But they were
naturally.
probably built 30 years before that
True.
happened, right?
True.
I mean, probably.
And wasn't there a bomb that went off like years prior?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
that
in
was
like some rap
early
song.
90s,
Right.
right?
yeah, it was blow up like the World
Yeah,
Trade.
okay.
Yeah. But that
I knew
was a
that.
guy. That was who was that did that?
I can't fucking
Some
remember.
fucking-
But that didn't even.
They blew that up in the basement of the
They
building.
did a botched ass job, I think,
I can't
right?
remember that guy's name, dude.
He was
That's crazy.
from
The Unabomber or some shit.
No, it was not the Unabomber.
What was
not.
his name?
I don't know his name, but I feel like he was also like linked to Al Qaeda.
I think he was a white dude.
Was he?
I think he was a nerdy ass white
I
dude.
mean, we can Google it right now.
Let's Google it.
All
Let's see
right.
what it is. Yeah, what was the guy that bombed the World Trade Center? Let's see.
Ted Kaczynski is the Unabomber.
Is he?
Oh
What
my
he
God,
bomb?
you're so
Oklahoma City
smart.
bomber?
Oh my god!
Come on, drop the knowledge
Come
on me.
on.
That's why I
Knows
got
all
this
this.
podcast,
Come
so I can
on.
learn shit.
Oh boy, Ted Kaczynski is the Unabomber because he did universities and airports. Are you googling it?
Oh, you're right.
I mean, I know.
So it says
Duh.
on Friday, February 26, 1993, Ramzi Youssef and a Jordanian friend, Iyad Ismail, drove a yellow Ryder van in the lower Manhattan and pulled into the public parking garage beneath the World Trade Center around noon. So I guess they pulled their truck up underneath there like some pussies and fucking blew the shit up.
Basically,
That's some pussy ass shit.
it is pussy
I feel like
shit.
bomb
but
shit's
didn't people
pussy
still
shit.
get really hurt and
I think 100
died?
people died, or
Yeah.
100 and some people died from that shit.
And I say botched, like it wasn't botched, but just compared to what they were trying to do, it was botched, you know?
It was some half-ass scrub shit.
Well, Oklahoma City was Timothy McVeigh.
McVeigh, that's who I remember.
He also did a Ryder truck.
He was a Marine, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Or Army or something.
Yeah. He fucked some people up with that one, though,
That
right?
was horrible.
Yeah, people were just like, dude, it blew the whole side of the building up. It was like a government
Yeah.
facility,
Yeah,
right?
the Edward R. Murrah.
And he was
building.
like, was he mad because he used to work there or some shit?
No, he was like, he was in, I feel like it's the Army, but he had some like really weird extremist views. And
Like
was-
white power shit, wasn't it?
I,
Like Aryan Brotherhood
I
shit.
don't remember anything about that.
Yeah. I could be making it up.
You could be.
Probably.
But it was definitely some like anti-government propaganda shit going on. And he was really against everything that they stood for and got together with some other guys from the military and,
Aryan Brotherhood and KKK.
you know.
What do you think about John F. Kennedy? That's an interesting one to me. Your dad's obsessed with that shit.
I know.
Your dad loves it.
Really?
Dude, her dad and mom came down here. And
What do you think? You tell me something.
I think that Lee Harvey Oswald's the guy that shot him, right? Or was that Abraham Lincoln?
Don't ask.
John Wilkes Booth shot Abraham Lincoln. That's
Yep,
right. All right.
yep.
So Lee
Sure
Harvey
did.
Oswald's the one that shot Kennedy, right?
Well, who shot John Lennon? Isn't that a
Um,
three-name person too?
Yeah. It's
They all have
it's
James
not
Earl
fucking-
Jones.
They all have three fucking names.
It's not that though.
I think
All right, go ahead,
that
tell
I think Lee Harvey Oswald, I don't think he acted alone. I think because see,
Mark David Chapman is the
Mark David Chapman.
They
Where
all
the
have
fuck you,
three
Mark David
fucking
Chapman?
names.
Fuck all those people.
So
For real.
Lee Harvey Oswald. So do a lot of serial killers. Like a lot of serial killers have 3 names too. Like John Wayne Gacy. Yeah, it's
That
weird.
was the clown, right?
It's weird that they. But
Fucking
anyway, we'll talk
weird.
about the clown next. So I think that Lee Harvey Oswald. See, they say he couldn't have made the shot from the building, but I've heard multiple times from people who've been there that he could have made that shot. Like your dad told me, I was like, "You think he could have made that shot?" And he's like, "I fucking been there. I know he could have made that shot." He's like, "I
fucking
could have
been
made that
there."
shot." He's like, "I've seen you shoot, and you could have made that shot." Because you remember when he took me to the range, I shot everybody's target. He's like, "Just shoot one target, son." I'm shooting everybody's fucking targets. But So John F. Kennedy, he was her
Fucking
dad was
retard.
telling me this about the Cuban Missile Crisis and shit.
Dad's pretty smart.
Oh, he knows his history.
He
I'd
sure
like to
does.
have him on to
Obsessed.
talk about history.
Our dads would get along then.
Yeah,
My
he
dad's
loves
obsessed
history.
with history. Like, History Channel is all he fucking watches.
Same.
And then he'll ask me for my Netflix sometimes just so he can watch some
Everything I
documentary.
put on Netflix is not good enough for my father. He's like, "This is boring." I'm like, "This is fucking great."
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not about the fucking World War II.
That's what her dad likes. All that shit.
How old's your
though.
dad?
62?
He's not from here though.
No.
Okay,
Delaware.
mine's about
Born
to
and
be
raised.
63, so
Yeah.
they're right there on that shit.
Well, they went through a lot.
Baby boomers.
63
Well, my
years.
dad was also a cop for what?
Oh, boy.
30 some years.
30 some years, yeah.
Like
State trooper.
retired state trooper. So like he's seen
Cool
some
as
shit,
fuck,
knows
dude.
some
So
shit.
cool.
My dad is a Freemason.
No shit. Damn, secret
Yeah.
society shit.
What
Yeah.
is that? What does that mean?
They got secret handshakes.
Alright,
They got all kinds of
Freemason.
shit.
What is that?
Like the Masonic temples. So it's like a organized men fraternal organization. I couldn't tell you the ins and outs of it because it's very secretive.
Really?
But essentially, you know,
Yeah,
they
you
have
can see right there.
they like abide by God, and all I know is they do some great shit and they raise money for charities and sick kids,
Oh, that's cool.
and they have all kinds of secret meetings and they take it very seriously.
And they have like these little crazy little uniforms and sashes and shit.
Yep, and their hats.
That's neat.
My dad is a 33rd degree, which is the highest degree one can be.
No shit.
Wow.
He's been in it since before I was born. He's like
Damn.
a past master, which is really rare. Like, so like I
So-
grew up in these buildings.
So it's like a job. Like he gets
It's not a
paid?
job. No, they don't. Well,
I have no idea.
there is like a very, very small salary for certain positions, but it's all like for your, like, you know, your own benefit.
Yeah.
You know, it's not for money.
Huh.
It's like service.
It's a service duty.
Yeah. How did he
them.
get into it? Was his dad in it?
No.
Wonder how he got in it.
I really don't know. I think, you know, it was just like looking for something to belong to.
Well, they
Aw.
donate a lot to police
They donate
and
a
things
lot
like
of
that.
shit.
So a lot of cops won't fuck with them.
Oh, really?
Like if they get pulled over and shit. Like
Oh.
some
Fuck with
cops
them
are
like that.
Freemasons like that
Yeah.
too. So like if they see your Masonic, because they'll put stickers on the back of
Yep.
their cars and they have license plates and like badges and shit.
Mhm.
And like
They're all
cops,
so connected. Like, that's the thing. It's like
they have a secret handshake,
they do.
but nobody knows what it is.
It's like you like press.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't
Whoa,
get us
whoa,
killed
whoa,
up in
whoa,
here.
whoa,
Don't get us
whoa.
killed by Freemasons
I'm
up
just
in here.
saying. I know that much.
Yeah, my dad was
And if
telling
you
me
ask
about
if you're a
that.
traveling man, they know what that means.
Ah.
Yeah.
So that means like I'm a Freemason
Yeah.
or you a Freemason.
Yeah, yeah. But it's
Ah.
really cool. I mean, and like there's all kinds of like conspiracy theories on that. Like, are they Illuminati? Are
Huh.
they devil worshippers? Have they sold their souls for money? But like, who the fuck knows? All I know is my dad's a really good person,
Yeah.
and like, you know, he's pretty straight and narrow. Like, he doesn't
33rd
drink
degree.
or smoke or nothing.
Wow.
He goes to Washington D.C. every year for a big
Masonic thing.
Masonic temple convention thing.
Damn, that's
That's
crazy.
pretty cool.
It's cool, but and it means a lot to him.
Yeah.
I associate it with like that means a lot to him, like NA means a lot
Yeah.
to me.
It keeps you on the right path.
right.
Keeps you moving towards a
Keep it moving.
goal. Everybody.
Better, best self you can be, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. He's a 33rd. You said 33rd degree.
33rd.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Degree?
Yeah, they get degrees. You like move up. in
Holy
rank. Yeah.
shit, that's crazy. His fucking thing, his belt's probably decked out. Because the more decked
his
out.
pins and shit.
Oh, yeah,
He's
pins.
got those big Godfather like rings too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Your dad was a state trooper, and your dad was a.
And he knows people. Like I said, they're all connected. Like my fucking lawyer is a Mason, so they're like bros. So
Yeah,
you
and
can
you-
always look out.
I think you got to pay a lot of dues and money to be
Yeah.
in it, and then they kind of. It's like a secret society. You ever seen The Skulls? It's an old movie.
Mm-mm,
It's
I don't think
badass.
so.
You ever seen that shit? It's about a secret society, and they have like a temple. It's there. They don't worship the devil, but they do all kinds of crazy. That's a badass movie. I can't believe y'all hadn't seen that. It was
I'll
like
have to check
90s.
it out.
It's
I
like
love
90s.
some 90s movies.
Check out. It's called The
The
Skulls.
Skulls.
Yeah, and there's Skulls too and shit. But just watch the first one. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's awesome in it. I think he was in some of the Batman movies or some shit. But so yeah, so about the Kennedy thing, I think that the Cuban Missile Crisis had something to do with him dying, and I think that the Cubans. So I listened to your dad about the Cuban Missile Crisis, but I don't know exactly what it was. But it was like a big conspiracy. It was like us trying to set the Cubans up to fuck them up, basically. So the Cubans got pissed whenever they figured out we were trying to do that to the rebels or whoever it was trying to take over the government. And I think Lee Harvey Oswald was in cahoots with the Cubans because I've watched this thing about he shot John F. Kennedy from the hotel room, and then he took off in his car and he went this certain route, and they've linked these houses on the certain route to Cubans. And they figured out where he stopped, where he got rid of some shit, and kind of made it so far until they got him or whatever. Like, he was going to a bus stop after he shot Kennedy, which is fucking weird. But he stopped at like 2 houses that were linked to the Cubans, so they think that the Cubans had something to do with it.
Sketchy.
And then the weird part is that the guy that shot Lee Harvey Oswald, because when Lee Harvey Oswald shot Kennedy, they arrested him, and then another guy came in and killed Lee Harvey Oswald while the cops had him. So, like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they say that the guy that killed Lee Harvey, and then he shot himself, right? Did he shoot himself?
I fucking don't know about
can't
enough
remember.
about this one.
So he killed Lee Harvey
remember.
Oswald, so Lee Harvey Oswald couldn't say shit. Like, he knew some shit that they were afraid he was going to tell, so they killed him.
Damn.
But they say that the guy came. They think the government hired that fucking dude to come in and shoot Lee Harvey Oswald because Lee Harvey Oswald was hired by the government to kill Kennedy. You see what I'm saying?
That's
So
a conspiracy.
that's the conspiracy.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the conspiracies, but I mean, there's a lot of them. Like, there's ones about the bullet going in.
Yeah.
They got conspiracies about every angle of that fucking thing. But it's interesting to think about because, like, I've heard people that were formerly in the CIA talk about it, and they still don't fucking know what happened.
Yeah,
That shit's crazy.
it is crazy.
But those are like my 2 favorite, like as far as like World Trade Center.
I got one for you.
What?
But I need to pee.
Yeah, go ahead. First, go straight across right here. You open the door, go straight across. Are you learning anything, Kim?
I am learning a lot.
You got some nice feet, girl.
I know. Thanks.
You got some real nice looking feet, girl.
Your
I'm
girl is
I'm
tired.
finna suck on your toes on the Hunt for Greatness podcast. What you think?
No,
That's me sucking on her toes, y'all.
it's weird.
That's me sucking on her toes.
I could fall asleep right now.
You can go to sleep.
I'm going to.
We won't talk much longer. We've been talking for an hour. But I love conspiracies.
It's pretty interesting.
Hell yeah. What if dinosaurs still existed? How
We talked
crazy
about
would that
this
be?
the other day.
Let's talk about it now. Do you think I could protect you in a dinosaur infested world?
No.
Come on, babe. You see me shoot shit, catch shit, fucking tough it out in tough situations?
What? You'd literally have to be with me 24/7.
I would. I'd protect you. You carry the babies. I'll protect you from velociraptors.
And then what? You would teach Maddox?
Yeah. As soon as he got big enough to fucking shoot a bow and arrow, well, actually, we would have guns and shit, so we could
then
just.
what happens if you die? I'm
Then
fucked.
Maddox has got to take the family over and fucking kill dinosaurs like Turok.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? We were talking about if dinosaurs still existed.
Oh God.
I said, would she feel protected with me here, being her caveman in the cave? You know what I mean? Like, and she said, "Fuck no," and I was like, "Well, what's the conspiracy theory?"
First of all, Alex and Kim has like the nicest bathroom.
Oh, I redid all that.
It's beautiful.
It
It's
was.
like a
Brand new.
restaurant.
Tell her how
in there.
bad it was. Thank you so much.
It's like
Damn
the
it, that's a good
glass
compliment.
bowl and the little
Dude.
Buddha.
That glass bowl, Ben Scott Fuck you, Ben Scott. You spit your fucking toothpaste in my goddamn sink and didn't clean it up, you fat, lazy fuck. Anyways.
Well, it's a vibe.
I'm gonna show
in there.
you.
Oh, it looks
While
so
you asked
bad.
about the conspiracy, I'm gonna show you a picture.
All right.
Of what
It
my
looks so
bathroom
bad.
looked
Let's
like.
explain it. So the fucking bathroom had tiles halfway up the wall, and they were brown
Yeah.
speckled shit tiles.
Like 70s.
Seven.
Dude.
That's exactly what it looked like.
It
That
was
70s
so
show in there.
ugly.
Was
It
it pink too in there?
It was like
was a lot of pink from
aqua
back then.
green.
Okay.
Yeah, it was teal. Yeah.
It's like my favorite color, but I
It
don't
was
know
a
about
bad
it.
teal.
It was
a bad teal.
A bad teal. Okay.
Yeah, it made you want to squeal. You know what
teal
I mean?
makes you want to squeal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But dude,
We
the
gutted
fucking,
that whole bathroom.
It's
that
beautiful.
shit, dude.
Except for the tub. And except for the vanity.
Like I want to live in that bathroom.
Hell yeah.
We did though.
I appreciate
replace
that.
the
I worked hard on
countertop.
that.
I bet.
Alex put the sink bowl in on his own. We got a new toilet, and then we had tile put in
Y'all
on the
even
floor.
got that little push.
Yeah, fuck them other commodes, dude. We
Fuck
fuck
that
with them.
is-
a commode.
We
that
fuck
is
with
water.
them press button joints.
That's a water saving commode, correct?
Commode. I like how she said.
Commode.
Dude, my granddaddy said commode,
I
and I've
ain't
been
heard
saying
that in a minute.
hell yeah.
That's some shit my dad would say.
Hell yeah, it is. I'm trying to keep it alive,
damn.
dude. I'm trying to keep it
It's
alive.
a water
He also
saving
says
commode.
schoolhouse.
Schoolhouse. That's some country ass
I
shit.
know.
Why don't you go on down there to the
Round out
schoolhouse?
Schoolhouse.
You almost can't have no teeth when you say schoolhouse.
It's embarrassing.
Schoolhouse.
I would make him walk like 10 paces behind
That's
me.
some South Carolina shit. That ain't even. That's like country.
Yeah.
We've done a lot to our fucking house.
It's nice.
Next
It's
thing we
yours,
need
so.
is new countertops.
Yeah, our countertops.
Hint, hint.
Whoa, god damn. Yeah,
Well,
somebody
so
sponsored a
expensive.
podcast with some granite or some shit. Come on with it.
Somebody's got the hook up. So, all right, we're gonna get a little controversial.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
But also, I don't want to get any backlash here.
Wait, that was what the bathroom used to look like.
Okay.
The goal is backlash here. Okay, that's the goal.
We did good.
Just
Any
'cause
publicity is good publicity.
the person-
Kim Gaskins.
Listen, the person that has also been very outspoken on this, I fucking hate Alex Jones.
Come on, are you serious?
Stop.
Interdimensional child molesters.
The globalist.
I love Alex Jones.
But like in an ironic way, right?
I love him.
You don't
dude.
like him as a person.
Love him as a person.
Stop
I would
it
hang
right
out
now,
with
Alex
that fucking
Hunt.
dude,
Who
man.
is he?
He's fucking
You know,
awesome.
You gotta know.
It's the guy. All right, so
Talks
you
about gay frogs and shit.
So-
Is it your friend?
no. So
No.
you remember the day that you left work and you didn't want to be at work and you rode with me in the work van and I was
Yeah.
listening to that podcast with that crazy motherfucker that
Crazy.
talks like this.
Yeah.
That's Alex Jones.
He's a trash
I
box.
fucking love him, dude.
So Sandy Hook conspiracy theory.
I don't think so, but it's just because I really don't want to believe it.
Well, nobody wants to believe that.
Yeah.
There's no conspiracy there.
There's a
Oh,
conspiracy.
here we go. Here we go.
How?
There's a conspiracy.
You fucking millions of kids were fucking murdered.
Millions.
Millions?
Come on.
Come on, bring it back.
Millions.
home.
There's not even a million kids. in-
Okay, I'm exaggerating.
It was-
Kids were fucking killed.
I think it
Yeah.
was like 20, but okay.
That's a lot.
No shit, it's a lot.
One's a lot.
It's all a lot.
So what do you think was a conspiracy?
Well, I don't even really know, but it's a theory that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
They say that the government orchestrated that attack on those kids because they wanted to have stricter gun laws in this country.
See, I have a hard time believing any of those conspiracy
Why
theories.
would you go after kids?
I don't know.
I just
why.
have a hard time believing any of those type of conspiracy theories because, like,
Do
if
you
the government,
think you don't think the government would do something like
if
that?
the government wanted to take our guns, they would take our guns.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
to me, like, you don't have to. They don't have to do mass shootings to take our guns. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes the public opinion of guns bad, of course.
Because I feel like Sandy Hook was the turning
that's what
point
they
for
wanted.
a lot of people.
Sandy
A
Hook
public
was it was
opinion.
it almost would make me want to just be like, here, take my fucking
take
guns.
'em.
If you can guarantee me that never happened again,
Right.
just fucking take them.
I like hearing this.
I mean, really though,
Yeah.
because that's bullshit. Like
Yeah, of
nobody
course.
should have to fucking die.
Nobody should die, period, let alone bury a child.
Dude, that dude should have
What
been
an
hung.
innocent
That dude
fucking
should have been
kid.
castrated and hung
Well, he
in front of
killed
the
himself.
entire country. Yeah, but that's bullshit too.
I know.
Like you're a fucking coward.
I agree.
But yeah, no, like I've heard some of the conspiracy theories. I just can't
And
jive
I don't know
with
if
it
I
just
believe
as
them.
far
I'm just
as-
saying it's interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I think, that is obviously something that's very common and it happens and it's believable. It's just also, I don't really trust our government. So,
But it didn't really start happening until Columbine, though.
Columbine was like the kickoff.
I read a few books about Columbine, like as far as like and have you ever seen Active Shooter on Showtime?
Oh,
Dude.
I don't have
You
Showtime.
Bro, it's giving me chills.
I'll have to give you
we'll
my
hook you up.
login.
Seriously.
We'll hook you up with the password.
Seriously.
You have to watch it.
Because I like shit like that.
It's so good.
Well-
the guy this cop was shot, 15 times?
Are you
And-
going to tell it the story exactly right? Think about
Please
it before
tell
you tell
me.
it.
No.
And-
No, I
Educate
want
me.
you to tell it. I just want you to tell it correctly.
No, you should tell
No,
it.
you should.
Oh
I want you
my
to tell it.
God.
No,
You're
because I
gonna-
suck at telling stories.
No,
Don't
you're gonna
patronize
be
her.
fine. I just wanted her to think before she spoke because it's very important.
Oh my God.
You're good. You got it.
So
Go
was
ahead.
that like a
Tell me, Kim.
temple?
Forget him. Just talk
Yes.
to me.
It was at a temple, and this is just one of the episodes. Active Shooter's really good. Remind me to give you the login
So
before you
good.
leave. So it was at this temple. This lunatic.
When was
I
this?
guess-
When was it?
When
I
was
think
it?
it was in the 2000s. I think.
Okay. So,
So-
So
was
it's
like
pretty recent.
Pretty recent.
2013, 14,
Okay.
something like that.
So it's a temple. So it's Indians, I guess.
Yeah, it's like an Indian temple. Yeah.
So they're they're in their place of peace, and they're just like hanging out, whatever. There's
Worshiping
like
God
what?
and shit.
yeah,
You know?
doing
probably
what
like
they do.
Probably
Yeah.
like
Minding your business.
like
Yeah.
20 people in there.
Okay.
And anyway, so this
It
guy
was a mosque. That's
Okay, it
what
was a mosque.
That's what it was.
What's that mean?
It was a temple, but it's called a mosque.
Oh, okay.
It was called a
So
mosque.
there was about
Muslim.
like 20 people. Yes. So there was about like 20 people in there. Anyway, so this shooter comes in, and they see him coming
like
in.
a white racist dude.
Yes. So they see him coming in, and he goes down the hallway and shoots the head of the temple guy. So they hear these gunshots, and these 15 people,
And they're peaceful people.
these 15 people, like from kids to women,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
moms and stuff, hide in this pantry. So after, I guess they call in this shooting to the cops, because they hear the gunshots
Yeah.
going on in the temple. Cops pull up. Well, as the cops pull up, the shooter literally was in the kitchen as the cops pulled up, and these people
Shit.
are hiding in a fucking pantry, and this guy, I guess, looks out the window, sees the cop pulling up, so he stops trying to find people
Oh,
in the
shit.
kitchen and walks outside. So he walks outside, and him and the cop get in a fucking shootout, right?
Mhm,
They get in a shootout. He shoots this cop. Long story short, cop ends up getting shot 15 times
God damn.
and fucking survives before other backup comes and gets him. The crazy part is after that was all said and done, he survived the people who were in the pantry. There was 15 of them in the pantry.
He took a bullet for every person in the pantry, and then he lived.
That's
Isn't that
crazy?
fucking nuts?
Because if he
wild.
didn't pull up when he did, and if that shooter didn't see him out the window, he would
would've
have
shot
shot
them.
every
the
single
shooter
one.
was in the room going to the door.
Going towards
going
them.
to the
Like
pantry.
he knew they were in there.
He knew
Yep.
something was up in
He
there.
knew something was in there. When he saw that cop pull up, he was just kind of like, "I'll get back to them later."
That's
And what's
fucked
crazy
up.
when they interview the cop, he's just sitting here just like this, like me and you
Yeah,
talking.
Yeah,
That's-
and he
He's
said
got
that
some
woman,
scars and shit.
some woman came in and was like, "You took a bullet for every single one of
Did
us
they
in
like?
there."
Did they shoot him in the head?
Head
over?
all
Everywhere.
over.
Damn.
Dude shot
and
him
left
15
him
times.
underneath a car. I guess one of the buddies found him. They thought he was fucking
It is
dead.
intense as fuck, and
Oh,
that's
so
the
good.
last episode. But they have the Dylan Roof shit,
Uh-huh.
where he went into the black church and shot him. But like it shows all that shit. It's just so
Wow.
crazy. So those people kind of interest me too.
Yeah.
But like, what the fuck happened to you? Like, what's going through your head
That
to
you
make
would
you?
just
Those
go
are like
shoot up
rage-
random places.
Those are like rage sprees.
But it's like always a man.
Oh yeah,
It's
always a white man.
Most of the time, a white man.
Most of
These
the
last few have been black men that you haven't heard about in the fucking
Oh
news.
really?
Yeah. The last guy that went postal on his fucking job and shot everybody in the fucking building, you probably didn't hear about it because he was a
No.
black guy and the media don't want to portray that.
But it's still very rare.
It is rare, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we think it's rare. but
mainly white.
Virginia Tech was a Asian of some sort.
Yeah.
I feel like he was Chinese, but it
and
was
then the
definitely
DC
Asian.
shooters was two black guys.
It was.
It was a father and
Sniper
son,
guys.
and they
But
were shooting people out of the trunk of their car.
The active shooter has Columbine in it.
Yeah.
What
that's-
else did it have in it?
It had Columbine. It had Dylan Roof. It had the mosque. It's fucking amazing, dude. It had one. I think it had the college, Virginia Tech.
It had
shit.
a couple that we didn't even either remember or know about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Very
fucked.
interesting.
But yeah, I just don't. I think that if the government wanted to take our guns,
Right.
they would fix an election. Donald Trump would have never been president, and they would have got somebody in there who was. See, I don't think it's possible to take all the guns. First of all,
No, of course not.
I have shit that nobody even knows I have. You know what I mean? So it's like you're never gonna get my shit. But it's like
Yeah. People can fucking make them.
Yeah.
people can make them with 3D printers now.
You literally, yes. You could buy parts all over different
Welders
places.
With
can
no
make that
serial
shit.
number, not even a
Yeah.
welder. I know a dude that makes
Right.
his own fucking AK-47s.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Literally,
dude.
you could buy them off of the black market.
Untraceable AK-47s with like parts, so you can order parts, all kinds of
all
shit.
over the place and
Yeah,
just make your own.
you just
gun.
need like a TIG welder and a fucking
That's so scary.
anybody
It is
could do it.
scary.
Yeah, and it's untraceable.
Like, what's
It's-
even the point of that, though?
if you're a felon, you can't get a gun. You
No, I
wanna
know, I know that, but what's the point of needing an AK-47?
I don't know. I got an AR.
Oh,
For
Lord.
shits and giggles, I guess.
I mean, I get like hunting and rifles like
yeah,
that.
AR is
but, like,
not. You don't really hunt with that. It's more like you shoot it on the range and that's it.
Boy.
for fun.
Yeah.
But another
I
thing
guess.
about Sandy Hook was like in the media, like there's not a lot of photos of that Adam guy. Which
Who is that?
The shooter of Sandy
Oh,
Hook.
yeah.
The 20-year-old fucking.
And wasn't he shooting them from his house?
No, he shot his mom in his house. And then he went and like broke into the school because I guess they were like locked.
I
And
thought
so
he was
shot
shooting
him.
them from across the street.
Mm-mm.
I don't know why I thought that.
He got into the school. I think he like shot the door in and got in. And there's not a lot of photos of him, which is sketchy because it's like
Well, they don't want to make him famous now. Like that's
this
the
was
thing.
a while ago though.
Yeah, but I think they've figured out that these people want to be in the news and shit, and they stop.
Oh, you're saying it's sketchy because they've only
They've only released like a total a total of
what
like
you're
2,
saying.
3 photos tops. It's
So
like,
if they release 6, would you still say the same shit?
yeah.
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to,
But what's
I'm
fucked
questioning
up
what
is
you're
ever
saying.
since
Right.
that Sandy Hook thing happened, like
And also the victims,
My-
there was not many victims.
yeah. But what's crazy is
released.
like my niece, who is fucking 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's not.
don't
they don't.
cry, Kim.
They don't. It's just ridiculous. They don't do bomb drills, like bomb threats anymore.
They do
drills.
active shooter drills, right?
Yeah, like okay. They just had one at my son's daycare. He's 2.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It
They
shouldn't
had
be happening.
and but they don't. We
Don't
check
cry,
Matic.
Kim.
I'm not going to. It's
I'm
just
just playing, I'm just
It's
playing.
fucked up the world we live in.
Of course.
Because it's like my little 2-year-old that goes to daycare that I drop him off every fucking morning and I pick him up and I expect him to be there and that he's safe.
Yeah.
And we check him in with our fucking fingerprint.
Really?
Yeah,
Mhm, yeah.
and like now they put this whole new system in that like the doors are now locked. You can't get in
That's good though.
Love it.
until whoever's fingerprints on file. Otherwise, you're not fucking getting in. But like, if a fucking shooter comes, he's gonna fucking shoot a fucking hole in the goddamn
right.
glass, and he's gonna fucking get in. But it's crazy. Like, I check him in and out with my fingerprint, and I'm reading, and it's like, oh, we did a lockdown drill today, active shooter. Kids thought it was like a game, and it's just
Yeah.
I called Alex after, and I was like, what the fuck?
When we were
Like,
in
our
school, we
kids
only did
too.
like hurricane or a tornado drill.
We did shooter. We did
Well,
shooter.
okay, we
shit.
never
Yeah.
did shooter. All we did in school was fucking bomb threats, and we
We
did
did
it like
a lot. We did several like practice lockdowns, but I mean,
we never did that. All we ever did was bomb threats, and we would literally
we did have a lot of. We actually had bomb threats. At
yeah,
my
we
high
did
school.
too. But we would go
Yeah, we
out
did
to
too.
the
Yeah.
fucking football stadium, and it was mainly just
Yeah.
somebody calling in because they wanted to fucking get out of school.
Because they
Same,
didn't want to do
same.
the end of grade tests. It was our last
Scrubs.
week of school,
Yeah.
3 days in a row,
Yeah, so
And
they're
then you
just
got
gonna
to sit at the
fucking call
football
it in.
field all day.
all damn day.
And
If
then
they
your
were
mom
smart,
would
they'd have
come
put it
fucking
on the
get
football
you.
field.
they
and
won't
then-
let you leave even.
Oh, they let us leave.
Man, that was some bullshit.
We jumped the fence. Psh, see you later, Burger King, bitch. Holla at your boy, apple pies, huh?
Yeah, we would just dip out.
But
We're
let me
like,
put
bomb
it.
threat, bye.
Let me put that in perspective for you though about you saying, and it's fucked up. Don't get me wrong. That
It's so fucked up because
But-
the older these kids get, they're gonna realize, and it's gonna scare the fucking living shit out of
yeah.
them.
But listen
but-
though, so Israel or Palestine, places like that, like they get blown up all the fucking time. There's buses getting blown up, schools, fucking daycares. There's terrorists all the time in these places, blowing these fucking places up 24/7, gas bombs and shit, the most terrible shit you ever seen in your life. And like we live in a extremely safe place compared to those places, unfortunately. But like when you think about, you know, Palestine and Israel and shit, like people send their kids to school and it happens every day in the news. They're blowing up school buses and shit.
Yeah.
Like every day. It's not something that's rare. Like here it's rare.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rare. It
Right,
happens
but
more than it should.
Our parents never had to worry about their kids,
Right.
meaning us, having to do
It's a totally different time.
active shooters at their fucking kids' daycare.
Well, Columbine happened in like
Is my
99 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened when I was in middle school. I remember exactly where I was when it happened, but it was just kind of it's crazy because our parents didn't have to deal with that.
I'm
our
sure they
parents, our
worried.
grandparents
They
didn't have to
worried,
be,
but it
didn't
was
have to deal with it.
such a different world.
Yeah.
I mean,
They used to leave their
How old are you
doors
again?
unlocked and shit.
31.
you are 31. I thought you were still joking when you said
No,
that.
I'm 30.
Girl, you look great for 31.
Thank you.
But still, like, we're all millennials. Like,
Yeah.
that time was so fucking different even from now. And, like, our parents would tell us to come back whenever it's
like,
dark, you
Yeah.
know?
when
Yeah.
the streetlights come on.
And, like, I remember growing up, like, there were times as a kid where we would leave the house door unlocked.
Yep.
And I mean,
Always.
the older
Windows.
I got, we definitely started locking the door. So I don't know when that exactly changed.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah, our
crazy.
door was always unlocked.
I wonder where like
And anyone could come in. Like, friends were coming over.
Mm-hmm.
the
they
biggest
just knew to
thing
walk
the
in.
biggest thing for me that I wonder about is like when did it change? Like what changed that? Like what happened
Right.
to set all that shit off?
don't
Is it the
know.
media like the like
gotta be
Freaking
part of
everybody
it.
the
well
fuck out.
because
Yeah.
things would happen back in the day and
Well, you can stalk people a million times more now because
Right.
Yeah.
of social media.
Yeah.
I could look at somebody's Facebook, Instagram, and literally find out where they work, where around the area they fucking live, who
Yeah.
their friends are, and I could probably go fucking stalk them.
Yeah.
probably
You can find out anything.
y'all ever had
Yeah.
a stalker?
I had
No.
one this morning at DSS. I texted you.
What?
He had
No, a
key.
legit
Legit?
stalker,
I
like
did.
somebody who like hit you up and like
Okay, I did. His name was Brian.
Brian.
shout out to Brian,
Shout
the
out
stalker.
Brian. Where's Brian at now? And his
Delaware.
wife.
I'm hoping he's in prison, but
Let's hope.
he was
Where he belongs at.
very much
I don't think
a
I've ever
stalker.
had one. No.
Really?
Yeah.
He used to leave
Damn.
presents on my car. I used to
Luckily.
have to be like, leave me alone.
Fuck Brian.
Very weird.
Brian, fuck you if you're listening here, buddy.
Yeah.
Hope you've changed your life, but also still fuck you, guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you've never had a stalker.
Mm-mm.
Damn, that's
Thank
crazy.
fucking God.
I've had some girls like that. I had to
Crazy,
block their
like
numbers
stage
and
5
shit.
and shit.
Yeah, just
We've
like
all had that.
I'm gonna block
but
your number. But
there's
to
been
me, that's
no-
almost kind of like a stalker, though.
It's like modern day
No,
stalker.
stalker is like
It's none of
literally
that
like
showing up shit
Yes.
unannounced. None of that.
yes,
Like showing up at work. None of that.
and like everywhere where you're at,
Yeah.
and they're just there watching.
But see, that's
you.
what's fucked
That's
up about.
weird.
That's what's fucked up about being a woman, though, because like as a man, like if a woman's stalking me, I'm not scared.
Right.
Like I'm just like fuck off. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? You
And
gonna
then
fucking
she'll
rape
You
me?
just
Right.
gotta have some words with them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
and
like
she'll
as a
probably cry
woman,
and fucking leave.
yeah, but like as a woman though, what are you gonna do? Like physically to a man?
You have to go get a restraining order.
Yeah, but what physically is that gonna do?
That does nothing.
It's just gonna put them in jail if they come at you again. But what if the next time they come at you again, they
And
take
they-
you captive or some
They
shit?
can't always do that. That doesn't help in the real time situation.
Yeah.
That's
It'll
like
get
that-
them later.
That's where I understand like the whole feminine like empowerment deal
Right.
because it's like you worry about things that I don't have to worry about.
All the time.
So
I
it's-
was just talking about getting catcalled downtown, like it's on a daily basis.
Really?
Yeah.
Like when where are you going? Are you going?
I work down there.
So
or
you're
just like walking.
I park in the
anywhere.
parking deck, and I walk 3 blocks to work. And I'll just be, minding your business
Mhm.
and looking at. I try to look at my phone honestly to like avoid eye
Yeah.
contact.
yeah.
And but even still, like it's like I had these guys. They're chewing with their mouthfuls of pizza. They're like, "Hey, girl, what you doing? How you doing today?"
It's just
Damn.
annoying.
I'm
I
like,
I can't even walk from my car into the fucking gas station.
Oh no, the gas station's the worst.
Like, or just it's just. I try and avoid
It's like,
places
have some
like that.
fucking respect.
And I hate going to the gas station at night.
I don't. I try to
and
avoid it at all
I
costs.
try to. Yes, me too.
But then I
which
hate
is why
myself
sometimes I'll
in the
ask
morning.
him Yeah.
You know?
Like, I need cigarettes right now, but I won't go tonight.
I have a bad habit of running my car till it is on 0. I will run that bitch as long as I can because I have made it from Leland to Monkey Junction on 0. But I know
you know your car can do it.
I'm like, my car, I'm good.
Yeah.
But
See, that's sad
That's
though
so
that y'all have to worry about that.
And
But,
we
like-
have to avoid things because it's that awkward feeling.
it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And,
Like, if I'm
you know,
wearing something,
Yeah.
if, like, certain outfits I'm wearing, like, I won't go into that gas
Right.
station. I won't go into that
Yeah.
looking like this because I know people are going to say stuff to me and it makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I just avoid it as whole. Like, before, for instance, before Mary Alice's wedding,
Mhm.
I needed cigarettes and it took,
Yeah.
I don't
it
want
took
to go everything
somewhere
in
dressed
me to not be like, Ben, can you please go in and get cigarettes for me?
Yeah.
And I just fucking sucked it up and I did it. But like, yeah, just walking to the fucking gas station right there.
That's sad.
Off Gordon Road.
It is a lack of respect though. But like girls, they don't really catcall.
No.
Like girls,
Never.
will,
We
see,
have
but
respect.
girls will give you like girls most of the time are pretty nice. Like and they'll just like I had these 2 big girls at Chick-fil-A. I told you
And
about
it's
it.
funny though.
Why they gotta be big girls,
They were
Alex?
big. They were big boned for sure.
Oh.
But they were.
need love too.
Yeah, dude, they were super nice. But I was like, here, let me get the door for y'all. I was like, I'll get both doors for y'all. Cause so I grabbed both of
gentleman.
them like at Chick-fil-A because they're like both right there.
Also-
and they're like, you can get the door from me anytime. One of them said that, and then the other one was like, ooh, girl. And
Yeah.
then she was like, we gonna have some fun this weekend,
Oh,
huh?
boy.
And then one of them starts looking back. One of the big girls started looking back at me, and I'm just like laughing.
Yeah,
'Cause I thought it was
mean,
funny. You know what I mean?
It's always like a double-edged sword. Like there's 2 sides. Women do it too, but
yeah,
like,
but it's funny most
but
of
it's
the time.
it's less. It's not malicious.
It's not
And
aggressive.
it doesn't
They're-
make
they're
men
not-
feel uncomfortable.
They're
Not
not
really.
gonna fucking hurt you.
No,
Yeah.
like men, we feel so uncomfortable because at any minute they could come up and just like snatch
Grab
us.
you.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
fucked
they're
up.
what 10 times stronger than we
Yes.
fucking are, so we're fucked.
Yeah, that's my whole point
You know
about.
what's crazy? Where was I the other day? And I felt like I could feel somebody like about to like come up on me, and it's
Yeah.
because they were standing this close to me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, give me my fucking space,
I am,
and I'm
like,
like just
hyper
waiting
aware at all
for this
times.
guy to just come around my fucking neck with a knife.
See, that sucks because like as a man,
But
you
it's
can
like
turn around and be
PTSD
like,
type
"Yo,
shit.
back the
Back
fuck
up.
up." But like as a woman, you say that you got to be scared of how the man's gonna react. so
Yeah,
you're not gonna
it's
say
gonna
that.
create a
So
situation.
you just don't say anything. You deal with being uncomfortable,
Yep.
and you fucking go on about your day.
Welcome
See, I don't
to being a
understand.
woman.
I don't understand things like that though because like
It's great and it's terrible.
hopefully I've never made a woman feel that way. But like I feel like I'm always conscious of. Like I think about,
Yeah.
like, would this make me uncomfortable? So I'm not gonna do that to that person.
And
Yeah, you're pretty
also,
good about it.
On
I mean,
that
it's just
side
kinda
of the
weird.
coin, yeah, I
It's
think
very
you
fucking
come off
weird
as a
to
very
me.
respectful person.
Yeah, you-
I
you
mean,
do.
to like, there's
Yeah.
a certain
To
point. I'll talk
strangers.
trash to you and shit.
Yeah.
But there's a certain point where it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna be nice and respectful.
Right.
I don't
If
know.
they
I just
are
don't- I
nice and
can't-
respectful.
I just
course.
can't get with that. Like, I don't understand like making someone feel uncomfortable or
And
some
on
shit. I
that
don't get
note,
it.
though, like I was having this conversation recently, it's so annoying the things that women have to deal with because, like, I'm just like I try to be like a nice person naturally, but like men take that as flirting,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and I will have
Like you can't even be nice to anybody.
I can't even be nice.
Jesus Christ, fellas, get it under
I
control.
can't even be nice. And then if they take it as I was flirting, then I get aggressive messages back for not saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I shouldn't have to go out of my way and say, by the way, I'm not interested, just to make you feel better. I shouldn't have to people please.
Here's my deal with this messages bullshit. Like,
It
do
is
not
bullshit.
fucking say anything to me on a message or on a comment that you wouldn't fucking say to me on the goddamn sidewalk.
Right.
Same goes for you in your fucking car. Like, don't say nothing out your fucking window to me that you wouldn't say to me walking down the
Look,
fucking sidewalk,
okay.
bro.
I get it completely, but I have been known to have road rage.
Yeah, I mean, I get that,
But
but
I'm
the
also not
messages that you
directly
get, like,
talking
it's
to
like you get a dick pic from some dude,
Oh,
and it's
boy.
like, would you whip your dick out and fucking
No.
on the sidewalk and show it to me, you fucking bastard?
They wouldn't.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude. Like,
it is ridiculous.
that's ridiculous. You probably got some other dude's dick and sent it anyway because you got a little dick,
That's
bitch.
right.
Like, that's just weird to me. Like, I've never barely ever sent dick pics. Like,
That's
I've
a
sent
lie.
I've
Never
sent
barely.
I've sent you one and maybe a couple more at some point in my life.
That's your baby mama.
But it's
This
like
was before.
to
baby.
me,
this
it's-
was pre-baby mama.
to me, it's just kind of odd. Like, to me,
No,
it's
it's-
just
it's definitely odd.
I mean, but I listened to this awesome podcast called Call Her Daddy. You ever listen to that?
no.
it's
I've seen it advertised.
Fantastic. You probably seen it advertised because I like all
Call
their
Her
shit.
Daddy?
Yeah, it's called Call Her Daddy, and it's
somebody else advertised
It's
it.
these two dimesicles. Okay.
Dude,
They're,
Jesus.
first of all, they're two fucking blonde.
No,
like-
one of them's blonde and the other one is a dimesicle.
Okay, well, the blonde is.
That's a new one.
Anyways, so
Dime-
looks
Dimesicle.
like
yeah,
a,
she's a dime piece.
like a Playboy playmate.
No, just
She's
like a
bod.
dud. Like two fucking duds.
But anyway,
basically.
so
Okay.
so I
okay.
listen.
Keep it real
I
here.
listen to their podcast and it's
Alex thinks.
Alex thinks any woman is hot. Apparently.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
All right.
all right. Look, do I gotta show you
You're
these
fucking
bitches?
touching on.
I mean, if we're keeping it PC, all women
I
are
got
beautiful
high
in their own
standards,
way.
y'all. What the
but,
fuck, dude?
Okay.
Kim's
I
a
got high
dimesicle over
standard.
here.
Of course she
I'm an
is.
exception.
I wouldn't have dumped my
You-
load in you and tried to procreate if you weren't a dime sickle. Now, come on, Camel.
Also, the
He
first
does.
thing
He does think way too many mediocre are like fucking up here.
No, I mean, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
I mean,
What were
that's
you gonna say?
that's
I
not
don't
true.
even
Just
know.
for the record, strike that from the record.
I was talking to my mother before I came on here, and she gave me some great advice.
What'd she say?
said, "Don't use too many F words."
you hadn't. You hadn't.
I feel like I do constantly.
Nah, you barely said any cuss
Well-
words. Kim's the one. Kim number one is the one cussing mama. Just for the record, if you
Alex
listen to this,
I love the
has
fuck out of you, Mom.
that's awesome.
She knows me too well.
But yeah, so I listened to that. It's called Call Her Daddy. It's awesome, and they talk about all kinds of like, dude, they're so ratchet. Like they talk about
I can get down with
eating
ratchet.
pussy and like
Right.
just,
Oh.
oh, it's fucking fantastic. Like their new episode they just came out with is called The Art of Eating Pussy,
Oh,
and it's fantastic.
they
Like,
need to give that to some men.
they're great. They
Right.
don't, dude. You need to listen to that podcast. It's
All
so
right.
awesome, and but it's good for guys to listen to because it makes me think about what you would like,
Well, yeah.
or like what
More
you
guys need to
wouldn't
be into
like, or
that.
like what you don't like, and what they talk about on that podcast. It makes a lot of sense, and it's things that like guys wouldn't normally think about.
Yeah, of course.
Like it's like guys just want to spit on it and stick it in there. You know what I'm saying? But like they're like that's not attractive. Like foreplay, like get
Yeah.
the pussy wet and like shit like that is what they talk
Yeah.
about. But they're great. You should definitely listen to it.
You
Got-
should
They're-
I
probably
got two
fucking
things
listen.
to check out now.
Yeah, hell
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. It's fucking. Oh yeah, the shooter and then the. They're a little different. The two
Little
things.
bit.
Very different.
Hey,
But yeah, it's interesting though to think about like how y'all have to worry about a whole nother set of things than we have to worry about. You know,
Yeah.
I don't worry about a whole lot of shit.
must be nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
I really don't.
We know you don't.
Yeah.
You don't worry about shit. Did you pay the cable bill?
I ain't worried about it.
Okay.
Fuck the cable bill. Did we?
Oh,
Okay.
she ain't
Was
gonna
there-
be saying that later.
Was there anything else that we didn't cover that we talked about conspiracy theories?
We talk about a wide range of issues.
That's why I love this podcast.
I
we
love
can talk
it
about
too.
whatever the fuck we
can
want.
bullshit. We can talk
Yeah.
about anything.
Yeah, I think I saw you post something. I think you were watching the Alex Jones Joe Rogan podcast, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you posted it on Instagram, and
Yeah.
I was like, "That's fucking cool."
Yeah.
Like that you knew who that, because a lot
Yeah.
of dudes listen to
Yeah,
Rogan,
yeah.
not a lot of women.
True.
But I think it's
I
dope.
love Joe Rogan.
He's so good.
Like he has, and he gets a little hazy sometimes, but I mean that's just who he is.
Yeah.
And like he's got so many different guests on there from all walks of life, and I respect that. So that's awesome.
Alex aspires to be him.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love to be like Joe Rogan. I just think he's an awesome person, and like his demeanor is
Yeah.
awesome, and then the way he questions everything,
Yeah.
and he's curious about
Right.
everything. Like that's and
yeah, he wants to learn. You can tell he
Yeah.
genuinely is
and
interested.
he's 51 years old.
He don't look 51.
He's 51 years old, and he still wants to learn like a child.
yeah,
And I just think that shit's dope. And he does so many different things.
yeah.
Like that's one thing I feel like is good about me doing the podcast is because I do so many different things. Like I can relate.
Yeah.
So when I got 2 jiu-jitsu black belts coming on Friday, and I've never
That's
done
awesome.
jiu-jitsu. So like it'll be interesting to figure out like what their mentality is and
Yeah.
what pushes them to be better, and that shit's pretty crazy
They're
though.
super like disciplined.
If you think about how much discipline it took to get a black belt, dude, that has to take like serious fucking discipline
I would have given up.
at the fucking white belt. I think that's the first one. Tucker's a blue belt.
What is that?
I think that.
I'm a hashtag lover, not a fighter.
I think that's a
Same.
5 love languages.
Yeah.
You're a 3rd degree love language black
degree.
belt.
Dude, same.
Hell yeah! I think we covered
I'm a black
everything.
belt in love, baby.
Hell yeah! Take that black belt off and whip you with
Whip-
it. I think we
Amen.
covered everything. I definitely want to talk to you more at some point
Yeah.
about like serial killers and shit.
I'm down.
Cause like Ed Gein, you know who that is? The
Gain.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre dude.
Ed Gain.
Is that what it is? I hadn't read about it in a long time.
It's all good.
But
I
I
have
remember-
a book, Encyclopedia of Serial Killers. I'll let you borrow.
Ah, yeah, I like
Oh,
to look
that's
at it.
interesting.
So I remember he made a belt out of nipples. And he made a
yeah.
lampshade out of skin.
Yeah, that's
Who?
gross.
Ed Gein, the
Gein.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre dude.
What the fuck?
That was a real person. I don't think he really had like a fucked up family.
I
Like, you know how in the movie he had his old fucked up family and shit?
Yeah.
I think that was like Hollywood type
yeah,
thing.
They always do that.
Well, yeah, I'd like to talk to you more about that.
I'm
And then if
always
there's
down.
like, if you want to, I think I'm going to get another mic soon. So, like, if there's somebody else you want to
Yeah.
bring on too, or like me, you and somebody else can do one too.
Yeah.
We can just kick Kim out for life. She's in bed by now,
Is she?
anyways.
Is it bedtime? It's getting towards bedtime for me.
Yeah, it feels good.
I'm
to
like
hear that.
28 going on 88.
28.
20 great.
Once
The
you hit
greatest number.
30,
It's all downhill after 25 as far as I'm concerned.
What?
Yeah.
My happiness has gone up. My body is betraying me.
Same.
Well, you can't eat whatever you want.
Can't eat what I want.
That's a fucking lie. You can eat whatever you want.
You can.
Sorry, we're not like.
Yeah, I can't eat whatever I want.
No.
I eat whatever the fuck
I mean, I can eat
want.
what I want, sure, but there
But
will
you'll
be
get fatter.
consequences.
Yeah, I get fatter when I eat what I
Yeah.
want. I want to eat donuts and cheeseburgers all the time,
And
to be
cheese.
real with you.
I'm really.
See, I don't
getting
want
hungry
that all
right
the
now.
time. I get different cravings.
I got a
for
bad
different
sweet
things.
tooth too.
Do you?
Yeah.
See,
What's
mine
your
goes
favorite
in
sweets?
Spurs.
Okay, so I'm a big cookies and milk girl.
Oh my god, Matt!
Insomnia cookies, fresh baked
Alex
cookies.
is fresh baked cookies, hot brownies, and
Ice cream.
cheesecake, and
Ice
ice cream.
I got a good cheesecake recipe.
Dude, you and him,
I'll
you
disrespect
and him
the
could have
fuck
like
out of a cheesecake.
dude. She'd be your eating buddy.
Let's do
Well,
it. fucking-
sometimes-
friends.
I
I will come over and bring a cheesecake if y'all make
I'll
something.
do it. I'll do it one. I can make you. I'll smoke a cheesecake on
he
the smoker,
smokes
and it's
cheesecake.
fucking
It's really
phenomenal.
good. It's
Yeah,
really
I'll
good.
smoke it and then put it in the fridge, and it's made out of regular cheese from the cheesecake, and then you put croissants on the bottom and the top, and
Oh
then you
my fucking
and then
God.
you sprinkle sugar and fucking cinnamon and butter on top, and you smoke it on my fucking pellet grill.
You can make the cheesecake.
Son.
I'll bring something.
Son,
else.
I'm making one this weekend because it's my buddy's birthday, and his girlfriend hit me up and was like, "Will you make my boyfriend RT?" His girlfriend, he ain't gonna listen this far anyway, but his girlfriend hit me up and was like, "I'll pay you if you make a cheesecake." I'm like, "Just pay for the ingredients. It's like $10."
Aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
Because he was saying that he really wanted that cheesecake. And
That
I
shit
think,
sounds delicious.
I think she heard him. It's so good.
Wait,
dude.
did you tell him about it?
And he saw it. Yeah, when we cooked the pulled pork, I was like, "Yo, you should have the cheesecake." He's like, "Man, I really want that cheesecake." I'm like, "I'll fucking make it for you, dude."
God.
But I've made cookies on there too, and they have like a smokier taste to them.
Yeah, everything has a smoky
Fucking
taste to it. It's really
Banging,
good.
dude.
God.
Banging. It's like
He
a,
loves to cook.
you can. I love cooking. So you can like set the grill to like your temperature, like
You just put it on there, or you
Yeah.
like put something on there.
Mm-hmm.
to-
Whatever you
to
want.
cover. Do you like put like foil down or anything?
Nah,
Whoa.
just cookies on the fucking.
Charcoal or gas?
It's pellet. It's wood pellet. So it
Oh.
it actually plugs into the wall, and it's wood and fire. Is how the grill operates. So
That's
it's the most
amazing.
fucking pure tasting shit.
It was his
pure.
birthday present.
It's
We
so
like
fucking good.
pure around here.
Purebred fucking cookies, boy, and cheesecake.
God damn.
Dude, that shit's so good.
That's the
So you
American
like
dream.
chocolate chip cookies?
Love peanut butter.
Oh, peanut butter cookies are my fave.
Give me all
Dude,
that.
the ones that fucking insomnia.
Yeah.
I'm
Those
thinking about it
peanut
right
butter-
now.
God
Peanut
damn.
butter ones.
What's
Ice
up with
cream's
that
a
place
big
right
thing for me.
beside Insomnia? That Rolls place.
I hadn't been there.
dude.
They're not open yet.
So we were trying to go bad, like
Oh,
hard.
is it like the ice cream rolls?
No.
It's fucking egg rolls.
Oh, the fancy egg rolls.
But they have like s'mores, and they have like all kinds
Like
of
a cheeseburger.
so it's like fried s'mores essentially.
yeah.
No, but they have like rolls. It's like what you
What?
find in an egg
bang
roll.
bang
like
shrimp.
Yeah.
Son.
Like cheeseburger.
I need the opening date right
cheesesteak.
now.
Yeah, that's
Me
what I'm
too.
saying.
So he's like, Kim, go and order this, and they have a whole menu, right? Why go? And the place isn't even fucking set up yet.
What? I haven't
Yeah.
even seen it.
That's a
Honestly.
fun-
Fuck this shit.
It's
Is it
right
beside
beside
Katie's?
Insomnia.
The
Yeah,
Katie's
so like if
bar?
you're looking at Katie's, it's to the right. It's where like some old fucking
Insurance place was or something.
Nah, it's where like a diner was at. And It
Yeah.
had like big old signs of like an old
I
drugstore.
know where you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was like Cubbies at one point, and then
think
it was
so.
a
something
bunch of
else.
sodas were
Yeah,
on there.
Like RC Cola.
that's a
signs
cool
on the
little
front.
spot. I hope it does
I've never
well.
even been in there.
No.
But every time I go by, the chairs are sitting on the table, and I'm like looking like, are you fucking open?
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
I
what it
wanna
looked
roll.
like, but you could see everything like was still like under construction.
I'm always like riding by. I'm like, is you
But their
rolling? And they're like,
menu-
bitch,
I'm
I
a
might
little
be.
foodie, so.
But their
Yeah, I
menu
love
is
food.
up on the website.
Huh?
Yeah, so
But
we
I think
were
it's like
confused.
another location.
We
Like
are gonna have to Google.
dude, I want
For
some
sure.
fucking. But once a week, I'll eat some fucking cookies and goddamn cheesecake or whatever.
More than that.
Next time, I try not to because I go ham,
I
hard
know.
as a
Hard in the
motherfucker.
paint.
Yeah. Well, thanks for doing the podcast.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Hell yeah.
Guess what I ate today?
What'd you eat?
I made hot warm cookies in my Otis Spunkmeyer.
Nobody knows what you're talking about,
Machine.
Kim.
I just heard cookies and.
Oh, hot warm
starving
cookies.
now.
What the fuck is a hot warm cookie?
Fucking hot warm cookie.
Hot
Is it
warm-
hot or is it warm? Or is it
Hot
cold?
warm
Oh,
cookies?
hot cookies.
I
She's
can't
delirious.
I don't fuck with them
so
unless they're and if they ain't
But
fresh
we have
baked,
this
I don't
cookie
want 'em.
machine at work,
I'm
and
good.
it's
I'm
especially
good. I don't want
for cookies. And I took the cookie dough, and I put
Oh, it was a fresh
cookie.
cookie.
Dough? Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
A fresh cookie?
Oh my god, I want some ice cream.
So you take a fucking piece of cookie dough and put it in the machine and it bakes it for you?
Yeah, like an oven, but it's
What?
just meant
What?
for cookies.
That is fucking awesome.
They got that where you work?
Yeah,
That's
Otis.
ballerific.
It's a Otis Spunkmeyer machine.
How good is
so
it,
So it's
though?
like a grown-up easy bake oven.
Basically, yes, that's exactly what it is. It's meant
Those
just
are the
for,
shit, or are they not?
just for fucking cookies. I made
Damn,
two
I'm glad
big
I don't
ones
work
today.
there. My fat ass will be eating that shit every day.
Every
Yeah.
damn day.
Are they good?
Yeah, like I got into the cookie dough the other day, and then I was
How
like,
much
Sound
does it
like you just
cost?
referred to yourself as a pet
Huh?
or a child. You like, I got into the cookie dough the other day. No one reprimanded me.
Nobody did. Nobody even fucks with the cookies. So
Mm.
I was just like, I want some cookies.
Fucking idiots.
That's how I got.
Idiots at that place. Why have I never got one of these fucking cookies when I
Because
come to
it
bring
takes
you
about
lunch?
like 20 minutes. You have to like warm it up
Oh
and then
boy.
Damn, that's
That's a
cool.
commitment.
That's cool as hell. I'll
But,
commit
like,
to them
you-
cookies
you
though.
fucking put them in, set a timer on your
Go
phone.
do some typing or something.
yeah, go
something.
do your work and
In that whole 19 minutes, you're like, I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna go get that fucking cookie.
Fiending for them cookies.
Yeah, I love cookies.
Me too.
You did it all for the cookies,
yeah.
didn't you? Thanks for doing the podcast with me, Kimberly.
Anytime, babe.
Kimberly number 1 and Kimberly number 2. That
It's
was
been
fucking
fun.
awesome. This podcast is brought to you by Womack Electrical Contractors. Kim, take it. Kim, take it. Tell us about it.
Uh-oh.
You got this. What's he do?
Electrical. All
Good
your
job,
electrical
ding ding ding.
needs.
Kim, you got it.
But if you want something done ASAP, do not call him.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my-
you can't say that about our
What?
sponsors, Kim.
JK.
You about to get dropped.
He's quick.
Hot, fast, cheap, and
Sounds
easy.
like a lie to me.
Just not for Kim or Alex.
Call 910-231-7679.
Disregard my fucking
Disregard
ad.
everything Kim just said, and thank y'all.
Fuck
for
you,
listening.
Wesley Womack.
Oh my god, that was great.
ears are fucking sweating.
That worked up an appetite.